Yeah, I will definitely say with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, the one thing that apparently uh, sup, supposedly was a a staff interview. It might have been somebody high up on it on the game. Base was supposedly quoted as saying that Breath of the Wild was held back by the Wii U. That was
I
like
can believe
that.
that.
That was like the best thing to hear, right before the game comes out, essentially.
It was
that doesn't actually surprise me too much.
not even a little bit, considering that they had
It had to be functional on both systems.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, it's one of those things where you think about like the scope of what Breath of the Wild had in it, and then you get
Mastermized to 1,000 in the sequel.
yeah, and there's still fucking Korax.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get more shit, aren't we?
Wow, you found me.
Like as soon as I realized I was doing one of those puzzles, like my reaction was just like no.
Actually, I have yet to find one of the puzzles. I found several of them
You're not looking hard enough.
I was about to say I found 10. I had 10 Korok seeds before I got off the first island.
Oh boy, I am
Me
not
too.
looking hard enough. I have not. I found a few Korok seeds, but it was when I found camping duos that were trying to meet up with one another, and one of them was, I can't even call it a puzzle. It was just a floating light on the top of a hill
Also,
that I looked
I
at.
have 20 now since I got off the island.
Oh boy, I am not looking hard enough. I might actually have to go back to the beginning area and really dig around. Because I at least found Hetsu now, and I was able to expand my inventory, so now I gotta...
I haven't found the bugger yet, but I'm not too excited when I do.
Yeah, I guess it's the idea that you can find him in a couple of places, and then he'll finally have like one place he'll stay.
Yeah, I think he ends up staying in the main camp once you actually do find him.
Yeah, because I found him, and then he like leaves. I'm like, what? I've only upgraded like 2 slots. I still got seeds left. Get back here, asshole.
Yeah.
That's the exact same thing as me. It's just like,
Oh,
no, come
geez.
on. Anyway, all right, everybody.
It's a fetch quest to find him again. Perfect.
All right, as much as I'd like to make this a Zelda podcast hour, and we probably could easily do that. I am not kidding. Well, let's go ahead.
To hear and nod.
Well, I mean, we could also talk about the old Zeldas too. I mean, for crying out
I
loud.
would just sit here and nod.
Yeah, have you played any Zeldas? Seriously?
The one with all the water in it, I've played that one.
That is Wind Waker.
Wind
so
Waker,
Yeah.
that's now a classic. I can still remember people being so complaining about it. It's like, there's too much water. It's like, oh, it's such an adventure. It's like, what happened?
No. It wasn't the
No,
water
I
that
heard-
people.
I-
No, it wasn't the water that people hate. Like
It was the
that wasn't a reason that
animation.
people hated it. Yeah, people had a problem
was
with the
style.
sailing part. Yeah, it was just that. Remember that there was that whole thing where Nintendo showed off like essentially a style that almost looked like what we ended up getting in Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
Pretty much in it as a demo, and then suddenly they announced the new Zelda game, and it was just this cartoony sort of thing. And so they were thinking, basically, everybody thought that they were about to dumb it down.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah.
You think
But
that's
it turned out
crazy?
to be more in depth than people gave it credit for.
Yeah. You think that's
Second,
crazy?
remember, this was in the early days of internet gaming, and you know how volatile that was.
Dude, I still have an old video demo disc from my Nintendo Power in the shape of
understand that.
in the shape of a GameCube disc that has that video demo.
I know.
Well, Toon Link went on to be a thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's enough of that. Sorry,
Game
everybody.
slash
Let's go.
staple.
Let's go ahead and start talking about pastel-colored ponies now. In 3, 2, 1.
So, what do you think? Is it okay?
It's beautiful. I'm sure Cadence will love it.
I just don't really know how to ask her. Any advice? You've been there.
I think you'd be better off asking your father first. After all, he proposed to me.
Okay. If you say so. Hey, Dad?
What is it, son?
Will you, marry me?
Oh, Celestia, damn it, our son is such a dumbass. Handsome, accomplished, virile apparently, but a dumbass.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 532. Yeah, we're in the merry, merry month of May, and it's getting hot. Well, warmer at least. I had to turn a fan on. Might have to actually start turning on my AC and keeping it on. Though it is... Anyway, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, even though a few days ago, a certain little elf-like person with a green hat and a penchant for big swords and big adventures came out. We still love all of you, and we wanted to didn't want to take your breath away and forego our little adventure here. So we're going to make sure we give you a link to the past in regards to our great awakening into the pastel-colored ponies, no matter the season or the age.
It is skyward that we go, and it is through the mirror we shall fall.
Well, given enough time anyway, but we don't want to mask over. I can't take this. Why? How the hell did I do that so well?
Because I helped you a little at the end there.
A little, but at the start, I can't believe I managed to roll that. So, anyway.
Well, second.
No. Let's just get our intro in. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Welcome to the Brony Show, 532. And yes, Tears of the Kingdom has released on Switch, which has probably been one of the craziest pre-orders in a long time. We're talking lines out of stores that apparently circled blocks. Luckily, I didn't have that happening in my area, but I kind of went to a decrepit GameStop store that's like 50% pop figures now, which is kind of sad in its own way, but I'll leave that one alone.
I didn't go to the midnight release, or there would have been
a lot more, yeah.
But you wouldn't have a piece of wood. I got wood now. And a sleeve. I got a gaming sleeve. Actually, I thought that was pretty cool too. But anyway, let's get... I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here. But yes, we're here to bring you the Brony community for a couple of hours until we sink back into Hyrule once again. I am your host, Circuit Main, and I am joined by a wonderful group of panelists here to also bring you the Brony community. We have with us Deathlight Productions.
Yeah. And I'm any hijinks with a green fellow, I'm just gonna sit here and nod like I know what I'm talking about.
We also have DM21.
Get out your swords and pitchforks. It's time to go back in the wild.
And Tech Stallion.
Did I wake up in Hyrule?
Toakoi.
Well, let's see. Can we call Link a cyborg now?
No. And Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Hey!
And of course, joining in the background, listening in and maybe chiming in with the fun and silly advice, we also have Crazy Matt Captain.
I'm making sure things are on fire. Yes.
You know, that's not a bad thing to have.
Well, it's the best way to cook those apples. Okay, I can't make that sound. Anyway, so everybody, we're here to bring you the Brony community, and oh boy, it's been a week. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a heck of a week, and I'm excited for this week, but I'm pretty much excited because I'm hoping that the last little thing that I've had, kind of wrapped around my arms, dragging me back from doing things that will finally be addressed and done with. Of course, that's on top of everything else that's starting to come up in the wings here. It seems like, it really does seem like the last few months have been the months of change, progress, but also trial and tribulation, as it were. But anyway, I'd say the best way to start off with talking about all of this, as well as giving our normal updates, is our soapbox moment that we call What's Up, Brony? Where we can go ahead and share the wub. So I ask all of you once again every single week. Then I love to do it every single week, because I like to know what's going on with all of you, as well as dish out a little of what's going on with me. Make sure you got your tea ready. So, what's up, Bronies?
Having to take these stupid tests from HP just to be able to order parts.
Oh, wait a minute. A test from HP? Are you talking about those crazy ones that they basically have you figure out how in the world they actually code, how they put device names on everything and how they code it so you actually can identify what in the world HP does with all of their stupid gibberish?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, I had to go through that crap too. Oh, that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I didn't pass one of them either, even though it was only 3 answers, but oh, they are so weirdly specific.
And I work on plenty of those things too, although we don't have time for me to rant. I could rant could fill the entire show, but we don't have time.
We don't. But I'll tell you this much: I don't even order replacement parts or do anything like that. I have no control over any of it. So the fact that they have us go through that is completely stupid. It is the most asinine thing. How can I put this? It's like being a cart pusher for a grocery store, and yet they teach you how to do bakery.
Well, in fairness,
there is no fairness. It is the dumbest thing you could do. It is a waste of time and resources, and it almost looks like it's just to try to fill the void of training. It literally is that.
It is.
Anyway, that's enough of my complaining there. I just found it amazingly stupid, and I ignored like 90% of it. Hell, I cheated on one of the tests. I actually found a YouTube video that just showed somebody going through all the answers and just copied it. It was amazing.
Moving on before somebody finds out about that.
I don't care. Anyway, yeah, let's move on.
Speaking of ordering parts, it is much easier to order parts for your vehicles.
That's good.
I just spent almost $600 on parts for my truck.
$600.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, to be fair, that depends on the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
My truck has an aluminum LS, so you have to special order some stuff for it, which is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Which is why I was like, oh yeah, you know those things that are normally $100? For you, it's $200.
Why?
Because it's an aluminum block with aluminum heads.
See, like, because I'm remembering, like, because when I was handling automotive claims, at the time that I was doing it was around the time where Saturns stopped being produced.
Yeah.
And it was like within a year after that, somebody got into a wreck, and they had to leave the car in the shop for a month just because the part had to come from like Sweden.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess that thing it's an 05 Silverado, so it's kind of old now.
Well, also, whenever a lot of the auto manufacturers went under, or had that whole thing.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I had the hardest time finding head gaskets for it. Like, I went to like AutoZone and stuff like that, and they could not find head gaskets that were not bored out.
Wow.
So basically, bigger cylinders and whatnot. You know where I finally found some stock head gaskets?
Where?
At a high-performance shop that is known for building ridiculous engines.
Really?
Somehow
It
it doesn't surprise me as much as it should, but that still is kind of surprising.
But it's like when you go to your normal, like, okay, AutoZone, and other places where you just go get stuff for maintenance, and they don't have it. And you look online for other places where they're basically the exact same thing, and you can't find it. Then you find it in the high performance section. It's like, okay.
All right.
Well,
Anyway, getting back on track here. Does anybody else have any whoop time?
My week has not been too crazy. I have had to deal with printing issues, mainly because something that I printed was like, oh, hey, a corkscrew, and these things have the reciprocating section. Maybe if I crack the pod, but not the screw-on pod. Okay, try again. Crack. Fuck this. Making my own. Hey, it works. You know, one of those things of, this should work. After 2 attempts and try and get through? Nope. So I had to go to a hardware store, I want to say at least 10 miles away, to get a bolt just so I could know, okay, this is how big to make it, and then come back here and do it myself. Also, I did a commission for another friend who was cosplaying as Frankenstein from Fate Stay Night.
Cool.
So, yep, I'm having fun.
Yep. Looks like some of our chatters are having fun. Sonic 5421 is getting ready for Motor City Comic Con with his brothers. That sounds great.
Also, you just reminded me. Was there a Frankenstein in Fate Stay Night?
I don't think there was. So. I remember Hercules, but I in fact no, I don't recall any horror monsters in Fate Stay Night. I thought they were all.
Oh, I will bring up the image.
Yeah, but what's a Fate Stay Night then?
I recall there
what's
was
it?
Guilty Gear, but other than
Because that's the thing. We're talking, Fate Stay Night, or was it like Fate Zero, Fate Apocrypha, Fate Grand Order, Fate?
It says Fate here, Fate Apocrypha, then Fate Grand Order. Yeah.
So not in Fate Stay Night. Yeah, guess what? Fate Stay Night is completely a standalone thing.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused there. I thought you might have just were mistaken, like Hercules or something.
Was, but it's one of those things that I do not understand the Fate thing. I just did it because someone was kind enough to be like, "Hey, so you still up for doing stuff?" Sure.
Well, he's got the soul of a true commissioning artist. I don't understand it. I'll just build it.
Yes.
I like
it's one of those things of if someone does it, I'm like, sure.
No, I just found it funny, that's all. But fair enough. Let's see. So a little bit of whoop time going on with me here. Other than the fact that Legend of Zelda swallowed a good chunk of my entire weekend, which I'm more than happy with. I don't really have much.
We failed to capture Chestnut.
Well, there's that, but that was also another thing. But no, most of my weekdays have just been outside of just trying to get healthier again and do better things for myself. Was just trying to study for the test, for the Server Plus test, which I'm thinking that I'm just gonna brush up a little bit more. But I got through the book. I'm actually reading the freaking glossary at this point, just to make sure I understand all the terms as best I can. So I'm probably going to try taking the test again later this week, and hopefully this time I can get through it, and then I can have that off of my neck and finally get back to doing things like maybe streaming games at random and just, feeling a little bit more like I'm not caught in some sort of crazy lurch. Though I did have more than a few job interviews. That was kind of fun. I haven't heard back from any of them afterwards. I haven't heard back from some of them, though. I did try reaching out, but not much to avail. And I don't know, it's just, I don't know, the last week was just kind of exhausting in a way, just with everything going on. But, I'm not too worried about things for the foremost. I am going to be doing something ridiculously stupid just for the giggles if my pay ends up well enough this week. I'm going to, unfortunately, as I mentioned last week, Lunar Shine is going to be shutting down their the pony part of the store here. Or at least I'm winding it down so it's just getting rid of excess stock. Of course, excess stock also means plushies. And apparently they have so much that a lot of them are being sold for $5 each. So I'm going to try to get an army of 10 Twilight Sparkle plushies. What am I going to do with those? I guess that's up to my imagination at that point. But I honestly really, really want to do something with them. But I have to get the plushies first. And $5 a pop, that is nothing to sneeze at. Especially since they're 40E plushies, and normally they go for like $25 or $40. They're actually pretty pricey because they're pretty good. And it's the old school Twilights too, so they have no wings or anything. Anyway, that's my shenanigans going on. Anybody else have any other web time before we go ahead and get on with the news? I'd say that.
Nothing much.
All right, I'd say that's our cue to news it. So, really quick heads up for the show today. What we're going to be doing today for the show is we are still in the method of celebrating the artist training ground that is going to be coming up in the middle of June. So, in the spirit of that, we're going to be going into Drawpile. The fun, silly way of putting up a big artist canvas that everybody can join in on. And I mean that quite literally. Everybody can join in. And we're going to go ahead and do a drawing based on a theme. And that theme is actually going to be picked during the challenge of the week. Where we'll randomly pick our challenge of the week. And then we'll randomly pull from that for our theme for today. So be ready. There is 2 pulls. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Just make sure you have Drawpile downloaded and ready to go if you want to participate with us. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the news.
Dun, dun, dun.
And of course, starting off with the news, we have to talk about our upcoming conventions.
Also, not showing screen beforehand.
Thank you. I'm working on it. Yes, we have to talk about the upcoming conventions. And of course, starting off, we have the Epona Fest, which is set in Milan, Italy, coming up in just a few short days. That's right, this weekend is Epona Fest, or the 3rd Europe Pony Convention.
That's a new record.
Actually, it's surprising that they basically had 3 of them within the last 3 weeks. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see how it goes. Apparently, this is the 2nd one that they've had. So I'm guessing the first one went off rather well, and I'm really hoping that the 2nd one also does really well for them too. I just wish I could go, but that is just not going to be happening for me at all for the moment. But I guess that's something on the something to do for the list there, right?
Yep.
Of course, after that, we have the next American convention that is coming up in 2.5 weeks, the Winnie City Pony Con. Also one I wish I could attend, but that is sadly out of my scope as well. But it does sound exciting. Right now, they're doing their 10 days of announcements. Every single day, they announce who their community guests are, some of the visitors that are going to be attending, a lot of the fun stuff. So it's pretty exciting to see who they have coming up this year.
Also, if you're in Canada, Windy City is pretty close to a lot of places.
True. That is true. Though I think most people in well, not most. In fact, I think most of I'm not gonna assume anything. I'm gonna walk away from that before I make an idiot out of myself. But there is one interesting convention that's not listed in here that I found out about. I'm not going to take up too much information, but I literally ramrod across it. Apparently, somebody is setting up a pony convention in Ukraine.
I swear I thought you were going to say Ram Ranch.
No.
But really, I'm not surprised, but really.
Yeah, no, they're actually some people are actually making fun of it. Just like we're gonna go to a war-torn country and show them what ponies really are. It's like, oh my. I mean, that's...
Okay, before we start saying anything, remember, there was a raid on Area 51, and people actually showed up to that shit.
Well, I mean, the literally is... I mean, they got a convention site and everything getting set up, and it is a known convention in the Ukraine. But I'm going to just leave that alone for the time being, because as interesting as it is, I don't want to encourage anybody to actually do that.
I'd say more power to you, awesome and amazing people.
Yeah, if you want to do it, knock yourself out. Just be careful if you do, please. I get the fun of it, but it really is not. I mean, it's still going to be somewhat dangerous depending on where you're at. So I'm pretty sure they'll probably be more on the west side of things than the east.
Yeah, well, it's peaceful, but we might not move on.
I wouldn't say peaceful, but anyway, move on. Yeah, moving on. Oh, Pepe confirmed for Winnie City Pony City.
PonyCon.
Winnie City PonyCon, yeah. Blah.
I like Winnie City Pony City.
Winnie City Pony City. Why is it named like that? I think
Well,
the guy.
maybe.
I think the city namer had a stroke that day. Well, speaking of announcements, TruckCon did recently announce that they're going to be bringing over Bahia Watson or Misty.
Griffin.
Misty.
Ah. Damn, that's a weird name.
You're a weird name.
We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna mute Toa now because, jeez, insult somebody's name in front like that. That's messed up, man. Toa Koi. What a weird name. I'm so... okay. But yeah, no, Bahia Watson, the voice actor for Misty, is going to be popping off at TruckCon. So that's going to be exciting to see. Can't wait. I believe that she has also already been announced for Everfree. So either way, if you're going to one of the upcoming pony conventions, you have a chance to get a signature from the will she, won't she possible 6th member of the pony crew. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the news here. And we're going to start off with the comic news because, boy, did it come out with a lot. Starting off with Camp Big Hoof miniseries that is set to be coming out soon. Have a connecting covers. A series of connecting covers that were revealed by Natalie Haynes, one of the cover artists. So you can actually see that 2 of them are connected together. Hitch and the crazy plant. And his crazy chin. I mean, wow.
Chin, look at that strong chin.
It's Sonny.
Hey, Sonny. What? Where are we gonna find the damn it, Yakuza Prince? What Yakuza? Why am I bringing up Yakuza? It's not even. Where are we gonna find that llama prince? Hey, Sonny. Hey, can I go bake? Can I bake some spinach puffs, Sonny? Sorry.
We all know what we're going with.
Really? It doesn't make any sense.
All right.
How did 3 crystals restore magic? Well, it beats me. By all accounts, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, we're gonna move on here.
Okay, then we got Pip.
Then we also got Pip flying around over a campfire.
Of course, you gotta have the spotlight.
He's gotta have the spotlight, but I'm pretty sure that spotlight is also just to confirm that her tail didn't catch on fire yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
And of course, we also get a few other
we
covers.
On to comics?
Yep, we are at the comics.
What's that image up there with all the campfire?
This is
Camp.
That's Camp. This is the series of covers for Camp Big Hoof.
Oh.
And they're connected covers, so they're actually they actually connect from one to another.
Okay, that light on is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It's good.
And they also got a pretty good line art for one of the other covers here.
I'm sorry.
I love the Force motif as well.
Yeah, but I just gave IDW too many chances on their pony comic line. I'm not gonna get burned again.
No, it's okay. If you want to, go ahead and go for it. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. I already put in my pre-orders for the 40th anniversary and Camp Big Hoof. However, there's also others that are coming out because, boy, they are really going nuts. Here's another one with good luck collecting all of these. The IDW Endless Summer event is also coming out, which is also going to have connecting covers. Of course, that includes the Pony Endless Summer, Sonic the Hedgehog Endless Summer, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Endless Summer, and the Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures Endless Summer. There's a crossover I don't think you'd ever saw coming.
Well,
Ponies and Dragons? Yeah, never.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
At least 2 of these are Hasbro. One of them is Sega, the other one's Mattel.
Well, yeah, but I'm sure.
Well, the IDW writing rights are for comic rights.
I understand that. Being silly.
But we are talking about a crossover between Sonic, My Little Pony, which I'm pretty sure everybody was pretty much clamoring for since the beginning, and now we got Dungeons and Dragons and also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
The 80s Dungeons and Dragons.
The 80s Dungeons and Dragons. We're going to have a bald dungeon master riding a charge on Izzy, facing a race against Sonic, all while Donatello is basically doing a limbo contest. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
So what are we doing with the D&D kids? Are we killing them?
No.
You know, satanic rituals and all that.
Oh my god, wait a minute, the D&D kids...
to them?
The D&D kids had a unicorn!
Devil, kids.
The D&D kids had a unicorn, didn't they? Oh my god.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. I'm just having fun with the insanity.
They're gonna be horrified. Like, what have you done to your unicorn companion? He can't talk.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it isn't as fun as it would be. These are just to point it out there. This, of course, is not a full-blown crossover comic series, which would be amazing.
It's only the covers.
It's only the covers, but it's still amazing that the covers would be tied together like that. I'm still all for that and heaven help us if they ever release a poster with that.
And you know they don't do this at DC and Marvel, so this is something very unique.
Well, of course they don't do it at DC and Marvel.
I've seen plenty of
Marvel
people.
I mean,
Actually, it's even worse than that. They used to do crossovers like that, but now with Marvel being under, Marvel based
a stingy mouse, it's less likely.
Marvel with Disney and DC is essentially under Warner Brothers at this point. Yeah, it is never happening again.
Well, that's because
you'd have to do Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit levels of cooperation, and that is not happening.
Yeah, it was a miracle even that movie even happened.
Now, granted, simply because DC's under Warner Brothers, we get more like Cartoon Network crossover stuff.
Anyway,
moving on. But yeah, so speaking of other comics, of course, the issue 16 cover has been revealed. Have fun with this one. This feels like a psychologist.
Massacred by girls.
So here's a synopsis just to hopefully give you a clue of what's going on with this. There's no better friend than a sister, unless your sister's a stinky, rotten pony apple who missed your last rehearsal. Pip has been super stressed, yes, multiple U's, because the new edgy musician Karatang, oh my god, has been totally stealing her limelight. But Zip has been too busy helping Queen Haven prepare for the royal dinner at the castle to even notice Pip's distress. The sisters have a huge fight, and then, well, you'll just have to read to find out.
I love that they do that for that synopsis.
By the way,
rehearsal though. Who cares?
By the way, I forget which one you said in that, but I thought you were about to say they were getting sued.
I was
my sister for not showing up at my rehearsal.
I would so love to see that.
For being a pony full of baloney.
That's still the craziest musician name I've ever heard. Carrot Tang. Sounds like a combination. It sounds like if DJ Mouse. Who was that?
Dead Mouse.
Yeah, if Dead Mouse and Carrot Top came together and became a pony.
Oh my god!
I want to see that now. Where you got the giant. Here they got the glue
hair. It's not too far off.
Great, we got a freaking a dubstep DJ with freaking props. Actually, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
That sounds amazing. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be excited for My Little Pony dub stuff, but it's not as impressive in Gen 5 so far.
We need
another fun thing.
You don't know what the music sounds like.
Anyway, the retail incentive cover is pretty nice. It's got a nice little painting kind of feel to it. Really.
They look so young. I love it.
And of course, there's cover B, which, wow.
Okay, that's not putting any pressure on Pip at all.
Actually, I can't tell if she's feeling distressed or if she's just like, all of this audience is beneath me.
It is beneath.
Distressed.
It looks like she's crying.
Yeah, zoom in.
Enhance.
Enhance
Zoom
further. Further! Oh, we can't go any further.
No.
Okay, look at her eyes.
Looks like a cat. A cat with cat's expression.
not
Well,
exactly
ponies were,
teary.
a little bit modeled after cats.
They're not. It's not exactly teary, or yeah, no, that was yeah. I mean, it's hard to it's hard to get a real feel of the expression other than just like maybe some sort of major disappointment.
So, I would go with melancholic, really.
Maybe.
Mommy.
Damn it!
Mommy
None of the hot stallions are here
there.
this time. I'm surrounded by jailbait. Okay.
The funniest thing is that actually was playing at Disneyland once.
Wow, Circuit, I didn't know you were gonna go that far.
I watched Sona Guy Teacher. I know so many words. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
How many
You know that was actually one of the first shows I ever bought.
Really? Oh my god, that's amazing.
Well, when I was able to finally start collecting myself. It was just a show I took a risk on. And honestly, I don't regret it.
Oh no, it's a good show. Absolutely love it. Would wholly recommend. So anyway, let's get a little bit of information here. We already talked about it, but now let's actually get details with the IDW Endless Summer one-shot series that has been revealed. Of course, it's a one-shot that is expected out in August, so you may be able to reserve it now. You may have to wait a month or two. But let's see. The synopsis is they're bringing you Endless Summer of everyone's favorite characters in 4 unique one-shots with names like hers. Sunny Star Scout. With a name like her, Sunny Star Scout can't help but feel a bit bummed about summer coming to an end. After all, summer in Maritime Bay means getting together with friends in beautiful warm weather to enjoy tons of fun activities and picking the juiciest of berries. When Sunny's friends notice how upset she is, they come together to show her that even though the season is changing, the fun doesn't have to end. It's called Pumpkin Spice, Sunny. Anyway.
And then you got...
Oh yeah, by the coast. Never mind.
Depends on what juiciest fruits.
No, don't think too hard about that.
I'm trying
to. Fruit.
No, I'm going to move
on. It's a fucking... They're going to eat fruit. That's it.
Yes.
Move on.
We're moving on. They're sliding down Mount Rainbow Sherbet. Actually, that does sound kind of fun in a weird way.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That looks fun.
Be a kid again?
So, yeah, it looks like they got cover A, cover B. Oh, really? Okay,
Yep.
So it looks like cover Bs are going to be the crossover covers if you really want to collect them all. Have fun with that one, everybody.
They want you to pay extra for that.
No, it's not a pay extra. It's the retail incentives that actually have the extra. The cover Bs, you just have to ask for it, usually.
Second, don't we have a convention going on in August?
No. No idea what you're talking about.
We could all go on Everfree.
Oh,
why would we want to go back to the Equestria Girls? Everfree is over. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
School's out for summer.
Or it will be in a couple weeks anyway.
Forever.
So, also Camp Big Hoof. As we mentioned before, Camp Big Hoof has been revealed, the second of the spin-off series of Camp Big Hoof. And we're expecting Rule 34 of this guy very shortly.
I completely understand this.
Out there.
Hope you like Harry Bush.
I understand this guy's whole idea in an instant. He just wants to be left alone, just chill.
Yeah, it's got pony poofs, man.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm more wait a minute. You know what? I'm going to analyze this for a little bit here because...
And Pony Pop.
Pony poofs or Pony Pop? What company is labeling all this stuff pony? It'd be like going to the store and you're seeing human poofs, human soda, human chips. You're thinking like
this must be a trademarking disaster.
These must be human chips.
Animal is
it feels like it has Soylent Green vibes all over it.
It's not gross to them because they're herbivores.
That's right. That's right. I eat human food, such as human soda.
That's how you quickly find the supernatural. You just label stuff as human, whatever, and see who picks it up.
Alright, sorry. My cat just literally came into my room and hid under my desk. I think the thunderstorms have been spooking him pretty badly, so he just wants to hang out in here.
But it passed down to you guys, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Camp Big Hoof. Now we got human food. Anyway, so quick synopsis. The campers are going to be spending s'more, literally the word, time together because they're trapped. Turns out a lot can go wrong when young ponies are learning to use their magic. But don't worry, Camp Director H will make sure the entrance is clear and that every pony still has time for arts and crafts. And the roaring you hear totally isn't a mysterious and possibly dangerous oversized bipedal creature. Nope. So yeah, we got the fun little cover here,
so
which
he's not a quadruped, he's a bipedal.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we're making fun of the pony poops, pony soda, stuff like that. But the cover reminds me so much of those old '90s comic covers that you would see, where everything was just really cartoony and silly looking.
Well, how about the South Park reference, Cheesy Poops?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Also, I got a little bit of a vibe. I don't know why, but this popped into my head. Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, I can see that vibe too. Okay, I'm also gonna point out just the Zip, Sunny and Zip that right
Peepers.
there. They just got those. Oh my God, viewers! It's like,
oh my God, he's huge.
How big is his?
I can smell it from here.
And of course, we got the crossover comic cover that it ties into the first one. That's also cover B. So if you want to get the crossover comics, you have to make sure you get cover Bs as well. And the retail incentive, which, look, it actually has a nice motif to it, but it has a little bit of spookiness going on there. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on.
The trees look like teeth. It's a nice touch. I love it.
Oh my God, Izzy has a... No.
Izzy has an awesome little hat going on there, too.
Yeah, she got a great hat. I love it.
Yeah, that's...
I love
Actually, they both have a nice little hat thing going on there.
Is that a Roaring Twenties hat on Pip?
No, it just I think it just looks like one of those weird fashionista hats that you just see every once in a while, where it's like like a big round brim and somehow it's like curved in a weird way. And of course, a random map.
Okay, gentlemen, we are going to find the Big Hoof.
I don't know.
All of our locations point towards this general area where they live.
I don't know. I'm just looking
Which
at this.
hoof is Big Hoof's Big Hoof?
It's his left hoof. It's a little known fact. It's the left hoof. I don't think it's a Gravity Falls reference, but I wouldn't doubt it if it happened to be one. But this one, I'm getting like horrible memories of Friday the 13th on NES. Just yeah. Anyway, so many covers.
I will watch Gravity Falls.
They got so many covers coming out for this one. It actually is quite surprising. But it is nice. A nice little mix of everything. I don't think you can go wrong with any of the covers there.
Look pretty great.
And okay, now here's a question: what is the one comic series you didn't expect to see at all coming back anytime soon?
Probably Toxic Avenger.
Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one. But
I know where you're going with this.
Something focused on 3.5.
Well, actually, you know what? You'd be right there too. I'm actually I would not expect that. But admittedly, I didn't expect the another release of the Classics Reimagined line with the G4 ponies.
Oh, this is the Wizard of Oz.
Yep, they're doing a Wizard of Oz knockoff. Actually, who would be?
I'm going to guess that this is going to be based off the movie versus the books.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Not a really lion. Rarity's Tin Man and Peaky Bison Scarecrow.
Oh yeah, no, I see it now. Actually, I'll give him credit. At least Applejack is. I would have bet so much money that Applejack would have been the Scarecrow. But I guess it made
she's got the dog though.
I don't know. I think Fluttershy's Dorothy would have made more sense in a weird way, but I don't know. Okay, I can see.
She's shy and counter.
I know. I could see where they're going with some of this too, so I can't knock the choices.
And Applejack has the dog.
Who's Glenda? Well, apparently not. If I'm judging by
or Starlight Glimmer.
I'm gonna judge by the shoes though. That Nightmare Moon was the Wicked Witch of the East. That probably has a in this case an apple barn fall on him.
Witch.
Let's see.
Or is that Cadence?
Well, here's the other covers we have. Of course, we got Applejack with the other with the shoes there. Oh,
First, we all want that one.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
Oh, everything. Yes. Oh, this is everything. Oh my god. I absolutely love this. I need a print of this. I don't even want the cover. I want a print. I need a full-on poster with this shit.
Oh, hello there, Cole.
Hello.
Cole, put on this display. You got to see this.
I am. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
I know. Everything about this is amazing.
Hi, Dale.
The story I was taught since childhood and had to actually learn in school.
You had to learn My Little Pony in school? Nice.
From Kansas.
Here's the thing.
It is within the curriculum in Kansas. You must know how every single facet of the Wizard of Oz goes.
Somehow, that doesn't surprise me as much as it should.
It is our claim to fame, and we have a freaking yellow brick road on a highway.
Follow the yellow brick road.
I'm walking away from this one.
Yeah.
But this feels like oh dang it, what's his name? I know
Raven?
No. It's the artist. It's the comic artist. I love the hell out of. I love his style.
Tony Fleece.
Andy Price?
Andy Price, that's it. This looks like Andy Price's style, but I don't see his name anywhere on it, so I don't know if it actually is an Andy Price work or if somebody's able to...
That is an Andy Price. I can tell you this right now.
Yeah, if it is an Andy Price, there's a good chance he might end up actually having a set of prints available for this for a while.
Also, Chaos Sakai, who is Glenda? Probably Celestia.
Well, let's find. We got a bit of a synopsis here. Maybe it'll give us an idea. In the second installation of IDW's My Little Pony Classics Reimagined, L. Frank Baum's The Wonderful Wizard of Oz gets ponyfied. Travel through Odd with Applejack as Dorothy, Pinkie Pie as Scarecrow, Rarity as Tin Woods Mayor, and Fluttershy as the Cowardly Lion. Yeah, I don't know why, but the fact that they went with Tin Woods Mayor, but they still made Fluttershy Cowardly Lion is somehow hilarious.
And I just double checked, and yep, that was an Andy Price. It's on his Twitter page.
Ooh, so excited. That is actually amazing.
Yes.
Let's see. Dorothy lives an ordinary life at her farm in Ponyville, Kansas. Oh my god! Ponyville's in Kansas, everybody! We figured it out!
Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
With her
Only 1 state away from me, yay!
With her Uncle Ernie and Granny Ann, but a tornado whisks her away to a magical land of breezies, silver horseshoes, and good and evil princesses. It almost makes her want to sing.
Does she?
No, there's no way the comic is illustrated by Andy Price. In fact, it is it's going to be illustrated by Jenna Ayub.
Yeah, no, it's just the comic cover that was by Andy Price.
Yeah, which is still amazing. I'm so for that. Everything about that is amazing.
It really is. It is really good.
Not to knock on the other artists. I like the simple one that they have for cover B.
I actually really like both of them. Like all of them. All of them are really good.
These work.
Yeah. Actually, cover A, I love the classic pastel look that they've been giving with these classic reimagines, too.
Oh, I can already guess who Twilight is.
The wizard?
Buddy.
Oh, she's obviously the Unicorn of Odd. I mean, dog, it's Twilight Sparkle for crying out loud. She is the Unicorn of
Odd. It could
Odd.
be Trixie.
No way.
You,
actually,
you know, like Trixie.
It could be Trixie because, yeah.
Actually,
it's all
screens
anybody...
and mirrors.
No.
Ignore the small man behind the...
No.
Ignore the great and powerful pony behind the screen.
No, it's gotta be Twilight for one simple thing: the door greeter. Ain't nobody gotta see the wizard. Not no way, not no how. I mean, that's a Spike thing right there. That is so much Spike.
You know, you're not wrong.
No. Here, Trixie is going to be the head of the Lollipop Guild.
Well, there was the version of that.
Twilight is
The Lullaby Guild.
of the
She will be
north.
the head of the Lullaby Guild.
Lullaby Guild. Oh my. What?
Again, I was born and raised in Kansas. We have to know this shit.
I thought it was the
I
Lollipop
think we've
Guild.
gone a little bit too
No,
deep
the
into
Lollipop Guild is
this
the male
point.
version of that. The Lullaby Guild is the female version of that. Kansas.
I'm.
You're
I know.
Kansas.
I don't know why. I would just
stopped working.
I would be so. I think that would actually be the most hilarious thing in the world. When Toa would end all of his arguments with Kansas, just shouting out Kansas like that's the end all be all excuse. I absolutely love it though.
I only do it for the Wizard of Oz because, God damn it, I won't respect the state book and fairy tale.
God damn it!
Because that is tourism.
God damn it! It's fucking Futurama. Well, then I'll just.
Oh, I thought the same thing just now.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. All right, My Little Pony main merge had a recent update with the storyline being, of course, Misty trying to get a hold of the Dragon of Odd, Sparky, of course. It's still in the Apple Arcade, so no way in hell I'm going to be able to play that. So all I can do is talk a little bit about it, that it exists, and show off the 25 new stickers that have popped up for it. This one, of course, I'm getting really weird End of Evangelion vibes out of it. Anybody else
it's
getting
because the giant dog?
No,
it's just a giant dog there. You know.
That is a giant dog that is having a really good day.
Yeah.
He's all high off his ass on his own owner stuff.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Congratulations. So we also got the apparently the greenhouse version of Senor Butterscotch. I think.
I think that's
Avengers War on Future stuff.
We also have the random gift boxing of Happy Meals. Let's face it. We have Misty with a random thing here. Misty with another random thing. And then we have
boxes.
And then we have a box of random goodies.
And trouble.
Then we have a diabetes coma waiting to happen. You know what? I think Sparky is doing this for us. He's just trying to take himself out of the picture his own way.
He's living life to the fullest. Can't blame him for that.
Yeah.
I will remind people, I have seen when people drink, and that looks about half what they do.
Does he look like he's kind of gone brain dead here? Like maybe he doesn't have enough oxygen anymore there?
No. He's just floating away.
Well, I mean, yeah,
he's
but
high as a kite.
He's got that
stuff.
He literally does look high as a kite.
Well, the string just above his head doesn't seem to be connected to anything, so he might be popping the balloons.
Oh. Oh, wow, you're right.
Also, surfing crab.
Mixed snips.
Okay.
Why is there a unicorn horn in that donut?
There was one in the other donut.
There's 2 donut holes.
Why make them distinct? They're all equal.
But is it a Hertz donut?
Well, that jug definitely hurts. Oh boy, random sprout. Just a random sprout image right there. More fruit.
CMC, we could do like Pioneer Sprout.
Yes, we can.
Sprout the Builder. Can we squish it? Sprout the Builder. Squish.
Yes, we can.
Oh, that actually looks sad there.
It's expressionism. It's fine.
That's definitely expressionism right there.
Yeah, that's more expressionism.
And that's definitely an expression there.
Yep.
She's going to murder someone with glitter.
I will paint the world.
Pixie.
She's gonna be that one person that sets up glitter bombs for people that try to steal her mail.
Oh. Oh, I would love that. But vindictive
No,
Izzy.
she sends glitter bombs to scam web call sites.
You know that's the Lord's work. Oh no. Either he ate something or he's a little bit drunk.
Probably both. You gotta be careful with those vodka dip pickles.
Yeah.
Dragons age faster than us.
No, that is not allowed. You are not allowed to be that cute.
Yes, he is.
You're supposed to
he got a little toothy.
You're supposed to hate that.
He's adorable.
Mixed dips.
Still adorable.
Let go of me.
Dang it.
Why can't I hurt you with my snips?
It is Send
Give him
help.
the clamps.
Give him the clamps. All right, let's move on to some concept art because that's always a fun thing.
Ooh,
Yes, I love it.
Of
that's
course,
a neat model.
we got a few of the issue 8 concept art, or in this case, inks from the artist.
It's neat that they already color in the cutie mark.
Wait,
Probably
what?
just
Oh yeah,
anything
they
that
did.
they use for a stamp, but yeah.
They might have just had a stamp and they just remember what the cutie mark is supposed to be.
Hmm.
Although that's wrong because this version only has a cutie mark on one side, not both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that one too much though. And 3D art. We got 3D art of Pony Tatooine here.
I see it now.
Actually, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the tree houses.
You
Yeah.
say that, but Cole, remember that stuff
So
I showed
it's
on
not
Jedi Fallen?
Tatooine, it's Kashyyyk.
Yeah, there you go. Kashyyyk.
Ah,
Wow.
I don't know. It could be like
no, it
Cobalt.
gives me Kashyyyk 5.
5 points for reference. I love that. And of course, we have Maritime Bay. I'm pretty sure.
I would say yes. And, oh,
Yeah.
look at that city.
And this is definitely Zephyr Heights.
Honestly, that place just looks like a lot of fun to play a heist game in. There's
It
just
does.
so many
Oh, it
different
would be.
levels.
One word. Dishonored.
Oh no.
Ooh, yeah.
No. 2 words. Prop hunt.
Ooh,
Oh,
That's
yes!
torture.
There you go.
That is freaking torture.
Yes.
Ooh, and actual color renders.
And of course, they have spinny 3D models, so you can actually check them out in the gallery here. Go ahead and just take a quick look up here.
Thanks, Art Station, for being so damn awesome.
Winter Wish Day things.
Yep. Well, it's spinny in a way, but yeah. Get a better
gives
idea
you
of how
the,
they look from all
imagination.
angles. It is kind of fun to see how they designed a lot of these 3D objects now, since basically got 3D animation going on more and more now.
Yeah, that's one of the positive sides of a good 3D animation. You can see it from all angles.
If it's done well, anyway. I'm not gonna knock into that too much.
Oh, I did say good 3D animation.
So here's something to knock into: another preview of the My Little Pony role-playing game core rulebook. This, of course, they're talking about one of the traits and gives you an idea of how traits are going to work in it, called the chatty trait. And actually, I do kind of like this because it gives you both pros and cons and background possibilities here.
So if we all read this, we would all have the chatty trait.
Not entirely.
No.
No, but here we go. Like they have the perk where you can have a perk where you remember something somebody said, and it also can help you towards skill tests. Of course, you can also have the hang up where you tend to chat too much, so you are very noisy when you try to sneak. So you're only medium sneaky.
I'm loving this chart that is the backgrounds that you can just roll a d12 if you don't feel one just jumps out to you.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, you could do just be an absolute dice gremlin and just roll everything for your character.
You could.
Oh yeah.
Dangerous and fun sometimes.
Yeah.
It is.
You roll a
I
d12
don't
and
do
just
that.
see what kind of a chatterbox you are. Where where you're either very good and you have a silver tongue to talk your way out of situations,
Oh, I love number 12.
or you're just a blabbermouth that can't keep a secret.
I
Look
like
at number
it.
12. It's funny.
I'm 6
Just
or
because
7.
I'm a good talker doesn't mean I'm a good listener.
Exactly. No, that's amazing how much effort they put into this, and I am excited to
Number
see how far
12.
this
My
goes.
nickname in school was Filibuster because I never let my teachers get through a sentence without interrupting me with additional facts on the topic.
The schools suck up. The schools suck up.
You know what? I'm not going to be too specific, but all I'll say is that it was oddly appropriate as to who read that.
Yes. We're gonna go ahead and move on now because that was the best insight we're ever gonna get on this show. Instead, now let's go on to the last little bit: merchandising.
Merchandise.
Where Misty Zip and Pit Pedals Style of the Day brushables have popped up on Amazon.
Oh no!
Holy floof.
So you got a floofy
Wonderful.
Misty.
Voluminous floof.
I do ask: is that actually headphones on her
Yes.
sides, or is the headphones?
All the hair dye job is.
Have
permanent.
you seen them wearing headphones in the show? They are ear headphones now. Everything.
I've said that.
I mean, literally. In fact, oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They're on the sides of the head.
No, I get it. No, I get it. I get it. Oh my god. They
Oh
can't.
my god!
Do you
Oh
get
my
it?
god!
No.
Yes.
The headphones are the ears.
Yeah.
I get it now. The sides of the things are just to hold it onto the head in order to keep it in place. The actual speakers are in the ear parts that are literally pressed right up against the ears. It is actually feasible. These headphones could actually work.
What the
Ponies
fuck,
can lose
Circuit?
that
What the
easily.
fuck?
I don't know. Did they actually plan this?
I feel
No.
like I feel
A
broken.
transcendental genius.
This actually feels like they put thought into this. I'm actually scared.
I think that comes off of actual designs where the cat ear ones that do have little speakers on the top there, so that you can either have it be listening for you or something you're making everyone else listen to.
There is that, yeah. Honestly, it could just be that they designed it for pony ears, but oh my god, that would be so brilliant if they actually thought up ahead enough to make it plausible that these could be pony ear headphones. Oh my,
The only reason
I'd have to sit down, but I already am.
The only reason I brought that up is because I saw Zip with a pair of those and the 3D stuff, and I went, that's neat. And then I remembered, I remember Zootopia doing that right, actually. Oh, everybody else said, don't do it right.
Take a look at the box art for a minute.
Oh, that's cool. Apparently, depending on the temperatures, it actually changes how some of the markings are colored.
Neat.
All right.
Also, take a look at the packaging.
Just the box right here.
Yeah. Her new main stock, her new main color.
Oh yeah, the main color that's apparently going to be starting to pop up around the fourth or fifth special or series of episodes, depending on how you want to put it. Anyway,
also, Cole, I saw you listening to Dangerous.
And of course we have Princess Pedals. It's not Pit Pedals, it's just Princess Pedals.
I skipped that song because I didn't feel like listening to it. Why'd you bring it up?
Because I noticed it as I was trying to put a little image in.
Oh, cool! She's got wing cozies going on.
Nice.
When you want to feel
It's a
extra
Snuggie for
pretty.
wings.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
I actually
it's
like
it's a wuggy.
It's a wuggy. It's a wuggy. Oh, that's.
I actually like that idea though, where it's like, well, what do you do when your wings get cold? Well, you hope they don't get cold. No, hell no! I got giant mittens for them.
Giant wing mittens. Don't fly in them though. You can't fly in those suckers, but you'll feel nice and warm. Actually, I find it more funny that Zip and Pip have gear, but none of them have headphones. It is literally Misty, the one with the headphones.
Okay, trying to get the hair to do up like that is going to be
A
crazy.
pain.
Oh, the hairspray.
Crazy unless they already made it happen, but at the same time, it probably makes it even worse if you ever want
These
to do
are the
anything.
brushables.
These are the brushables.
Do you think they're going to have it pre-done or just coiled around and with a rubber band at the end?
Honestly, I have seen it go both ways. I really don't know what to expect out of this. But at the same time, I'm going to expect it to be a pain no matter what you do.
Yeah.
And for $20, it better be curled up. So yeah, it looks like these figures are all going to be $20. And they're on Amazon right now and can be ordered right now. So you can have them in about 7
Does
days.
anybody have $60 they can lend me?
No, sorry, I'm saying that $60 is for my Twilight army.
Dang.
I spent that on Zelda.
You know what? That's a better purchase.
I had
You
to
both
deal
have
with
worthy
a
causes.
$1,000 cat, so I'm kind of strapped for cash.
All right, and with that, that is it for the news. Now, of course, before we go on to our segment of the show today, and I'm sure Coldust will be excited because we're going to be doing Drawpile.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't have that downloaded still.
Yeah, you got plenty of time though.
I suppose. I'm tired though. I just got off of a train.
Oh well, if you don't want to, you know.
You don't have to join us if you don't want to, man.
Yeah, you can
I'll
comment.
consider it. I'll consider it.
Oh, I consider it. Let's go ahead and go into our challenge of the week, which I do vehemently have to apologize. I have nothing this week because I was sick this morning and it didn't clear up until literally an hour and a half before the pre-show. And I'm also still slightly concerned I'm going to suddenly get hit by another headache out of nowhere. But at the moment, I'm feeling good, which I'm happy with.
High five, Circuit. Welcome to the party of people who don't do anything. Like me.
I don't like this party, but it's not that I'm not doing anything. It's just I got so much other things I have to do.
Life
I can't do the
got
fun
in
things.
The way.
I have,
Fine, make me feel bad.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I literally have to relegate it to whenever I'm working on Monday and hope I have enough free time between calls to draw. That is literally it right now, and I am not happy about it.
Literally crying right now. That's me.
Well,
tears are streaming from my eyes. How could you?
So the challenge of the week was Transformers with the Protest Initiative Challenge.
Hotel room.
And I'm really pissed because I had the perfect the perfect idea for an arting for this. I was just gonna have either me or somebody else going up to a hotel room in their normal everyday clothes outfit, just like barely keeping it together, like after a long flight. They go in there, then they come back out and they're like dressed to the nines in silly gear, and they're basically ready for the con experience, as it were. You know what I'm getting at? You know how you like transform into a con goer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of transform I was going to go with. It seems like such a fun idea. So, what we did get is Tokoi did post this.
It's a room overlooking an outside, and there's a truck and a half-transformed robot. I didn't want to naturally draw gun Megatron because people can be silly with that.
He has a jet form now.
He had a tank form as well, but if I was going G1 with Optimus, I might as well try.
Just go for Starscream. Starscream's always fine.
Yeah.
He just screams everywhere.
Could also just had a Megazord in there just because, for the fun of it.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, so, yeah, nice little rendition of art there. It actually looks like a background to a scene more than anything, but I'm cool with that. And Chaos Sakai did bring the fun here because he not only posted somebody else's amazing artwork of Transformer ponies.
You did miss the CMC ones, but hey.
No. What?
Oh, in that series, they also have, like, the CMC as Transformers.
Oh, well, you got the main 6, so I'm not going to complain. I didn't even know this existed to begin with, so...
Oh, I've known about
it. How some of them have the faces on the robot, but I think Rarity doesn't.
Some Transformers do that, especially Beast Transformers, because you can see they made, I think, Applejack's. No, that's still hind legs. It's odd because that's animated Transformers as well.
Yeah, Transformers animated.
Though I did find it funny that all of them basically have the hair as a tail.
You were gonna say tit, weren't you?
No, I was gonna say tail. I just wanted to make sure I phrased it right. Though the Pinkie Pie one is not helping the argument.
Yeah, just breastplate of a face.
Hey, my eyes are right there.
Well, in fairness, there are such Transformers known as the Breastmasters.
No, we're moving past that. No. There.
Blame Japan.
No, Japan does amazing things.
They're the reason there's the Breast Force.
No, stop. What? Jeez. We're gonna get freaking canceled.
No, it's a legit thing.
I don't doubt that. Legit thing doesn't stop people.
You know what, Circuit? No, we can blame Japan. They made Bible black.
And we're canceled. Good night, everybody.
Yay!
Anyway, and also with the Transformers animated ponies, we also have Vaguely Creepy as the final spot in the Soul Calibur 6 character creation. And it looks like he is the Cervantes setup with the bird head. Honestly, I do like this though. Has anybody know Vaguely's seen this, or is he?
No, Vaguely has probably seen it because we didn't mention it earlier.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, he just didn't see
also,
anything.
I love the fact that the Cervantes build has a gun sword.
Well, that's what Cervantes always has.
Fair.
The
Everybody
pirate
else brings normal swords and stuff, then they get a gun.
Oh, that's neat.
Okay, second, we're talking about the pirate dude that had Soul Edge, right?
Yeah, but he loses it, and starting in Soul Calibur 2, he basically has a dual sword setup, like this: a long sword and a short sword with a gun on it.
All right, fair enough. If I really only did play Soul Edge because that's how old I am on that gaming franchise.
Well, at least you knew where he originated from, so I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty awesome here for that. And with that, that is the entries that we have. Again, I am sorry I don't have one of my own to show off, especially since I've been so encouraging everybody to try to participate in these any way they can. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do Picker Wheel, because not only is the Picker Wheel going to be deciding what we're going to do for next week, it is also going to be our prompt for what we do in the Drawpile. So everybody, as we always do every single time, everybody gets one entry, and we will put them all in, pick them out randomly. We got Monopoly Man. That's definitely a random one to have.
Traveling Monopoly Man.
The Traveling Monopoly Man on Drury Lane. To the what?
To the wall, man! To the wall!
Burb.
The Traveling Monopoly Man from the wall to the Birds Everywhere Cafe.
Everything about this scares me somehow. I love you guys, but you're terrifying the hell out of me.
I
Good.
tried to
I'm
be
very
just
tired.
vague with travel.
Yeah.
I'm very
Also,
tired. I basically had to
checking-
cover two
Pony
people's
Army.
different things.
Yeah. I'm checking the
Moped.
Telly Tail, and Zip does have normal looking headphones, but over ears, so.
Okay, not gonna lie, moped. I would absolutely love to have a moped at some point in life, just for
I'd love a moped too.
Yeah, just for
Well,
random
I've
traveling.
never seen-
Fully Cooley got me so pumped about mopeds.
Yeah. Oh,
As
absolutely.
It did probably everyone who watched the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then everybody in America quickly realized, oh right, they those are popular in Japan because their cities support it better.
They do. Ours basically are just riding a very slow motorcycle, and if you don't have anything close by, it's a pain.
I mean, I
Right,
could totally
that
see
is-
using it for around town. For my needs, I could see it being useful. I would just need to get a motorcycle license.
Oh, absolutely. I got it. So I
Yeah,
got
I
close
can
by
go-
stores.
Certain ones you can get and still be considered a scooter.
Yeah,
Not
but
need a
those
motorcycle license.
ones you have to ride on the side of the road though, and that's basically like being a bicyclist at that point.
Also, watch out for idiots in cars.
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta do,
that's the reason why I don't want to do it, because like here's the thing. If you have if you have one of the ones that are like meant to be in the road, and you have a motorcycle license to be there, then that's good. But if you have one of the ones where you're like stuck being at the side of the road and you gotta stay out of the way, then like that makes other motorists just absolutely 100% worse. And I just no thank you.
All right. And with that, I believe we have our last entries in, giving a few more seconds because I did give a prompt out to hurry it up, to hurry and get one in if you still want to. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to first spin, and this will be our challenge for next week. travel.
Boogie.
Congratulations, CMC. Travel is next week's challenge. But as always, we also have the Protest Initiative challenge.
Unexpected typewriter.
You know what? I'm down for it.
Unexpected typewriter.
Called out.
Now, of course, with that, we're going to hide it. And now we're going to spin for our challenge for the draw pile here in a little bit. Pony Army.
All right, and what are we drawing? Ponies.
So our draw pile will literally be a pile of Pony Army. Well, definitely a lot of pile. Of course, a Full Metal Scooter. Why not? Oh, that's the best background for that ever. All right. So, of course, we got our Pony Army, but first, before we do that, it's time to finally catch up with Tell Your Tale. Literally, we have finally done it. We are at the most current episode as released. Of course, we will.
They release another episode,
which will literally be this week. So next week we will probably have another Tell Your Tale to talk about, but we will actually be on time as opposed to slowly, very slowly catching up one week at a time. But of course, this one was the most interesting one yet because, oh, the shippers were in full bloom.
Ship.
And I'm trying really, really hard to find the... I can't find the image that person usually posts up.
They should. So you're saying
I think I saw it.
You're saying they shipped the ponies?
They actually did ship the ponies this time.
They shipped my
They
ponies.
shipped like FedEx.
They shipped it like FedEx and Overnight Express, man. All right, well we'll go ahead and use a generic one that they have for the Tell Your Tale here. Of course, we are dealing with. Well, this. Mayor. Oh, okay. Mayor family, mayor problem. Is that really?
Yep.
Mayor's Day.
Unicorns. Well, tell G5 unicorn.
Are you trying to find the name of it?
Trying to find the name of the episode, but it is being surprisingly hidden. That is really weird.
Mayor family, mayor problems.
Yeah, that's what I got too. It just seemed like okay. Well, I'll
Mayor family, mayor problems supposed to be the title of the episode.
I guess I'll yep. Mayor family, mayor problems. So, basically, we are dealing with Mayor's Day, which is also very surprising as this happened literally. Well, we just had Mother's Day yesterday. So, yeah, we're also very topical to an extent. So, how in the world did we start off with some of the most awkward shipping that we have seen to date? Why? We deal with Pony sneaking in with lasers.
Ponies with freaking laser beams attached to their heads.
I mean, seriously, I hope somebody does artist rendering of this alone because this is amazing right here.
Secret Agent Mayor, Secret Agent.
You know, just looking at the tag, it's like, dang, this looks interesting.
So, of course, it looks like the two secret agent mayors are up to something. And what are they doing? Why, they're running around the entire room, stringing up cords all over the place, and avoiding lasers. Seriously, it's amazing how stealthy they're trying to be in regards to this.
Even though they technically could just walk in and be like, hey, we own this place.
No, they don't. Well, not yet anyway.
Their mother does, technically.
And they're just trying to have fun with it.
Talk with the guards. Tell them to keep quiet. Don't tell the queen. They'll get it all set up. And then you'll let the queen know you're there.
Yeah, unfortunately, as well with well-laid plans, things go awry. And of course, one of them unfortunately gets a laser through the skull. Now, unfortunately, they've become a YouTube creator because of it. Okay, that was a
But
mean.
that's Pip. She's already doing that.
Yeah, so she's fine.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But-
that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't set it off. It went straight through.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, ow! Oh, you're right. It actually did go straight through, didn't it?
Jesus.
That's actually more hilarious. Ooh, thank you, DM. But yeah, so they unfortunately their big surprise gets caught off guard, and unfortunately the queen is ready with her guards. Actually, you got to give them credit; those two were really on point when it came to protecting their queen. Protect the hive.
I really need to learn the guards' names.
One of
Pretty
them's
sure that
Thunder.
one's Thunder. I don't know what the other one is.
So of course they realize that oh look, it's the princesses. Wait, here, there we go, better image. So yeah, they were found out. Yeah, it's us. Sorry, we were trying to assassinate you again. We'll get you one of these days, but apparently not today.
There can only be one.
They really can. It's a monarchy. Of course, the guards are well loved. They give them their little bit of refreshments, making sure that their hair is good. After all, if you're online all the time, you got to make sure your hair is properly dyed. Seriously, those guards are really on point.
She's always coming in from exercising.
So of course, the queen asks, "What are you here for?" It's like, "Why? It's Mayor Mother's Mother's Day." You know, we tried to shorten that once, but it never worked out. But we're here for you, and I mean in a good sense, not the we're trying to take over the throne again, like we usually do. That's right. We're here for you, Mother. We're here for
Time to
you.
collect.
And of
Hey,
course,
that's kind of hilarious.
yeah. And of course, Pip has to join us. Like, yes, Mother, we're gonna have so much fun. You won't believe the fun we have. Can you just see the sparkles in my eyes? It's gonna be amazing.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a mother? Maybe one that actually gives a damn.
Oh.
Of course, Queen Haven has the right idea. Whenever your daughters are actually excited for something, that can't be good for you. Because they're never supposed to be excited to spend time with you. You're supposed to drag them kicking and screaming. And of course, she of course has to interject, just like, "Oh, that's wonderful, that's great, that's amazing. You're such good girls. You're all wonderful and everything." But no. Wait, was that from the? Sorry, my brain just snapped here a little bit because where?
What have you broken?
I don't know. This image just kind of popped in out of nowhere. I swear she wasn't in the episode, was she?
No. I
Okay.
just watched it.
Okay, yeah, I have no clue where that came from.
It's an
I
edit.
think, yeah, this is an edit. If you
Yeah.
scroll down, probably will say edit. as
Remember
tag.
when the shippers went nuts on this
Yep,
episode?
right there. Edit Scream Cat.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right then.
They were shipping everyone.
Actually,
with
maybe
her.
that explains something else, but I'm gonna walk away. But yeah, of course, Zip is excited. Yeah, I'm actually excited to do things with you too.
Hey, we got the streamers up.
Yeah, we
And
got
the
everything
guards
up
did
and
it for
dressed.
us.
It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be wonderful. And of course, the queen is trying to get the words out, just like, well, you see, I had kind of separate plans as well, things that were going to be happening. You know, the kind of stuff that
This is
maybe
the
I
last
should.
minute. I can't send it back.
I probably should have put a horseshoe on the door for, kind of thing. Of course, he kind of came in through the window, so he probably wouldn't have noticed anyway, but still.
Oh my.
And of course, she gets excited. Oh, look! The meat plant, oh god.
Oh god, Pip's face.
There's so many, I'm trying so hard to make a good joke in my brain.
Wow.
Keep this image for captions.
Yes, put it in the captions folder.
Oh, believe me, there's plenty of good captions for this one. But I will give...
I understand that, but those eyes, I say...
Alright,
There's so much, and yet I dare not add to them, for they might
Caption.
be fun.
Someone discovering their fetish.
Actually,
what to make of it.
Of course, the funny thing is they even have one that without the queen there.
No, the queen makes it better because her smirk. I know, right? Her smirk adds so much.
Terrifying.
Yes. Of course. Let's have some spooked. What is going on? Why is everybody in? Why? It's alphabetical.
Dun dun dun.
Big guy is moving in on your mom.
He's already moved in on there. He isn't even moving in. He's taking up rent. He's got a bed in the next bedroom. Look at this. No, he is not moving in. He is already there. And of course, this leads to probably the most wonderful amount of expressions you will ever see in your life. Seriously, it is amazing the amount of expressions these two have the entire episode during this. The shock, the disgust, the surprise, the amazement, everything about this.
Surprise, disgust. It's like, oh,
this
really?
And it's all because of alphabetical. Because
he's a big guy. I'm pretty sure there's a lot there. We're just not going to speculate too much. That's for the Rule 34 artists. So, of course, they realize, okay, we got to put a stop to this. Mina was just like, oh, well, that's great and wonderful, but, you know, I'm sure you want to do things with her, but, you see, we were the product of things already done to her, so we kind of take precedence.
God damn it. Wait, Circuit, that last image, I hope this is the right sound clip.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to ask really quickly. Are you soundboarding?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I will go ahead and for the time being.
Also, they should be thankful her mother can't no longer.
Right. That's right. I only thought of that one. So yeah, I was just.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
I
will go ahead and I will allow the soundboard for a moment. But if it gets abused, I'll immediately mute it down again.
Oh, I understand that.
Anyway, you were saying, Suki?
Oh. No, I didn't. No, that was me. I was just the I'm in danger thing for the image before this one.
Oh, well, I mean,
no, I think you were
didn't
trying
have the
to hear
soundboard
me.
on.
I didn't have the soundboard volume, so I heard nothing. Nobody heard anything.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's all good.
Those
That's
two should be
Paul
grateful.
had it.
Fuck it. Yeah. So the image before this one, all I could think of was.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
There you go.
It does work. I mean, she is sweating bullets too.
Hey, menopause, wonderful.
Of course, Pip also has to jump in on this, just like, yeah, so tell you what, you know, you go ahead and go to that flashlight or sock or whatever you have in your room, and, you know, you take care of your own thing your own way. Wow, I'm making these girls a lot more vicious than I ever meant to.
Are you projecting something, Circuit?
I probably am, but we're going to go ahead and move on. So, of course, Queen Haven's just like, oh, now, don't be like that. I mean, come on. You have no idea how much he fulfills every need I have in life. And, of course, the girls have to back argue. And you get the look. Seriously, they...
Also, get careful. You're going into bluey territory.
Don't worry, I'm backing... don't say it like that, but I'm backing off. Don't worry.
Tom, why did it sound so wrong when you said it?
Because we're moving on.
The look.
The look. And of course they realize, oh, this is not a fight they want to wage.
Girls, if you prevent Mother from getting some, will not be allowed back in the house for months.
Okay, you know what? That's great. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't knock our allowance. We need that to live. I mean, what? You won't believe how much stuff we eat at over there, or how many things we do. I mean, seriously, our smoothie budget's through the roof. All right, and of course, along with that, we get the obvious sign that this is definitely being shipped. I mean, if there was any hint that this was nothing more than friendliness, there it is. There it is. There is no questioning here. And of course, we go from the weird concerned faces.
Don't worry, it's just an alliance between the kingdoms.
There you go. Now their minds are actually thinking about what they have been doing. And now their minds are going
have a sibling.
And now their minds are going into detail. This is why you should not be on the internet. You will
Yeah, I see.
By the way, I want the funniest thing if they continue this with Hospital and Queen Haven, if they do give these two a sibling, it's Pony.
Let's not talk about that too much.
Well, one word. Nature.
Well, you're also...
The chances are she might go through menopause or already has gone through it.
Let's not talk... Okay, wait. Oh, did we lose Deathlight? Alright, yeah, unfortunately Deathlight...
Internet crash.
Yeah, so we wish a fond farewell to Deathlight. Sorry we didn't get your shout out before I realized your internet was crashing.
Seriously, we do not know the Queen's age. She could still be able to bear a child, or she's already gone through that cycle.
I think this is for an analysis video for after the podcast. Honestly, I swear we could actually talk about this stuff forever if we really, really wanted. But in this case, Zip, Pip, and Queen Haven are all having a spa day with plenty of accoutrement. I mean, I'm not kidding. We got berries, and I think that was a cheese log for a second there, but now I don't know.
That's a towelette.
Oh, okay. But yeah, they're having a nice little spa day, and of course, Alpha Biddle is there to join in as well, because he's part of the festivities now. And unfortunately, he's also part of the festivities now.
Please.
Help! They're trying to take away my rugged manly looks that don't actually look good.
Too late for that.
Of course, something goes horribly wrong. Poor Alpha Biddle.
When I saw that image, I thought, oh my god, did they have an unintended beehive there?
Well, apparently something went wrong because they weren't expecting it.
Well, remember, some stuff is herbal and it can give reactions to other things.
Yeah. Though I will give the guards credit. They did manage to keep playing and singing throughout the entire cacophony of screaming Alpha Biddle looking like he was breaking out in hives. Which, actually, he pretty much was breaking out in hives.
Allergic reactions are not fun, kids.
Though,
I wasn't the one that resulted in rest in peace.
Though, seriously, I mean, the expression these two have is just like, seriously, he can't take a face scrub? I mean, what the hell was that?
Allergic reactions are nothing to sniff at, kids.
But here's the other thing I want to wonder. How the hell do they have an entire face cream that's apparently anti-unicorn?
Wow.
Circuit. How did this generation begin?
You know what? That's fair, but they would have
thought they would have gotten rid of that by now.
Just hold up. You telling me that you trust every organization out there to get rid of outdated shit like on time? No, that's not how the world works.
No. You know what? You actually put a very fair, valid point.
I have learned enough in my years to know that people are bad at their jobs.
Yeah.
That is absolutely fair. So, yeah.
Especially when they don't train the
checking back through these things and seeing that, yeah, that's Thunderflap and Zoom Zephyrwing, and I'm surprised Thunder can sing.
Now, hang on. I'm not just talking about training. I'm talking about people who should know better in management.
Oh, I knew you were talking
people
about
who are
throwing that in.
I'm just saying that, like, it doesn't matter if you're, like, you know, down at the bottom or at the top. There are people who suck at their jobs. This is just something that is nationwide, industry-wide, worldwide. We're human. We're bad at jobs.
There are those who lack the skill and those who are just plain awful.
So you do exactly what Zip does. You toss away the evidence and pretend that you had nothing to do with it.
Did she choose it?
I don't know. I don't know if she chose it or if she just managed to find out what the cause was and just wanted to hide it. Because I mean,
maybe she's to prevent being insensitive.
Probably, but it also doesn't help that the top of the label has a crown on it, so I'm guessing that it's royal face mask. So technically they are kind of responsible in a way.
It's the royal anti-unicorn face mask, you know, just in case.
Yep. Of course, we go to the next little segment where you get the nice little family photo in. Which, of course, even includes great lighting and camera work. And my God, how talented are these guards? Let's look at this at the moment. They not only wait on the royal family like butlers, they're able to sing, play a harp, and now they're actually photography experts too. What are these guys doing? These are the unsung heroes that we have to know about. I mean, they even...
And it's always family. Thunder and Zoom.
Yes.
You know, the actual reason for it, outside of, you know, them being talented, is just so that they don't have to redraw and have different voice actors.
No, are you kidding? I like the idea of
during this.
I like to imagine that they were.
I was just saying that in general.
I would like to imagine personally that these two were hired by Pip specifically because she knew how multi-talented these two were. They may not always seem like the most guardly type, because, like, let's be honest, when it comes to actually being royal guards, they may be a bit slacking, but when it comes to overall creativity and being just the best freaking people that are horses, they're pretty freaking alright. They're exactly...
They were right on their asses when the alarm tripped.
They are excellent. They're perfect. These are the two ponies that are good at their job.
They are.
Yeah, everyone else had to go through Pip's approval.
All right.
Yes.
Anyway,
Tweets approved.
The royal family had to be very theatrical, so they had to have gods that are multi-talented.
Well, anyway, moving on here, of course. Queen Haven. Queen Haven, of course, is eagerly saying, "Come join us, you big lug." I mean, you're.
Zip knows, like, oh, this is not gonna end.
Oh yeah, but I mean, look at him. Look at that face. That's a face of somebody who actually feels welcome. I actually love that because I mean the poor guy just wants love and he's getting accepted. You gotta kind of wonder what kind of life he had to live where this is like the most amazing thing to him.
He became a game gambler.
Yeah,
he was a game gambler in the movie. He pretty much lived a lonely life.
He probably did.
Well, as far as we know, Izzy was the only one that was actually up to him.
Wait a minute, hang on. You're saying that he had a lonely life? He owned a tea shop.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but
and he was basically
he's well liked though.
He owned the tea shop and he's technically the community leader.
Yeah, he's the community leader, and also he owns a tea shop where, like, every pony goes to have tea. And there's also, like, artsy nights where they, like, have live music and live poetry. Like, the dude is running, like, you know, the social hub of all of Unicornia, which is not what it's called, but I'm going to say that anyways.
It's probably
everyone likes you.
No, I think it's more of a situation where you're in charge. You can't exactly have a romance with the people you're in charge with.
Exactly.
Because it shows favoritism, and he has to actually keep them at a separate link so he can make sure that things run smoothly.
There's always a chance that someone uses status not
I suppose, but I wouldn't necessarily call that loneliness.
I figure it's a different kind of. I think it's a different kind of loneliness, but it's not like you can actually be part of big family things. Which, you know, I can see why he's getting so excited about this.
He might not have even had a family for all we know.
Well,
he's basically living the life of that guy who is like the main bartender in Cheers.
Yeah, there you go. Oh god, he is Sam Malone.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, he gets in there, and unfortunately, having a guy that is literally twice the size of the daughters in a small little boxing doesn't go well. And we also discover the great secret of Pip's crown. It's a sash.
Well, how you expect it to go around or stay around her head without chafing her skin?
Honestly, nobody knew, but now we have all official confirmation. So now, and of course, the whole thing collapses around them, and I absolutely love this though, because it looks like Queen Haven is just having a ball with this.
Pip's annoyed. Zip is not amused, and Pip is just really annoyed.
Well, I can imagine why they're annoyed at the same time, but
with the spacing, they look like they're under him.
Oh. Don't think about it too much. We already made enough jokes there. We're gonna keep moving on.
Don't capture this.
Now, of course, now we move on to cucumber carrot sandwiches, which anybody else wonder how in the world they're managing to keep the cucumbers and carrots in the sandwich bread without any kind of sauce or cheese or something to just like kind of
looks like
keep them in
butter
place?
there.
Are you judging me for not putting any like condiments on my sandwiches? Cause how dare you?
Well, let me put it this way: are your sandwich fixins big enough to actually fill up the entire bread slice, or are they small parts that are covered over it, like you were sprinkling? Like,
I will not take this kind of judgery of how I make my sandwiches in this house, sir.
All right. Well, how about the rest of the croûtement of little sandwiches, cupcakes? I think you got some puddings up there.
Circuit.
Oh, macaroons.
Circuit. The answer is in the pudding. In the pudding, I mean, there is a toothpick in it. There you go. That's how.
But also, if you look closely, there is some sort of sauce in there.
Yeah,
peanut butter.
All right, fair enough. But I think
I had a burger with peanut butter on it today, and it was surprisingly good.
I think I am with Zip and Pip on this. That looks amazingly delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, look at those expressions.
Yeah.
So, of course, we have to have that weird, awkward moment of somebody bringing in something new to the table. This time, quite literally. And
oh, it's a full can of milk.
It's a can of something.
Nope.
Thermos.
It's a thermos of something, but we also got to remember, this is the team master of Unicornia.
He's fulfilling the dad role. He brought the thermostat.
Yep. Of course, he's more than eager to share it. I honestly wonder what this is, because it kind of looks like coffee, but it doesn't at the same time.
It's a tea.
It's probably a tea, but apparently it's a very strong tea because it knocks Pip for a loop there.
He introduced them.
Pouring technique because he splashed on the table.
He introduced them to Horsicola.
It really
might be the situation of it might smell bad, but it tastes good.
Oh, apparently, it's good enough for the adults at least. I mean, it looks like Queen Haven and Alpha Biddle are eating it up. Which, funny enough, I think that actually distraughts the daughters even more than the fact that it smells terrible. It's like, oh god, they can drink this?
Oh god, they can eat this!
And of course comes the next part where they are laughing and flying and literally flying. Actually, I do like this. Alpha Biddle's keeping
the guards to do this.
Actually, that's what I was going to ask. I mean, the guards were there for everything else. Why in the hell are they not flying Alpha Biddle? Because they probably are stronger flyers than those two, maybe. Well, except for maybe Zip.
Simple. They are Union, and if they are forced, or Union rate does not cover back injuries from lifting more than 50 pounds. So, stand your ground.
I'm just trying to figure out what's up with this harness. Why does it need to be if both sides are just attached to the belt?
3 points of contact.
It's actually
there's only 2.
Well, here
don't worry about it.
Well, here's your answer for why the 2 is at least necessary, because one of them lets go. And you can obviously see from what happens with Pip at that point.
So what you're saying is, Pip is the stronger of the 2.
Apparently.
Or at least has more endurance.
Well...
But, yeah.
Endurance for lifting. We've seen how Zip moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's different kinds of endurance.
So, of course, that means Elva Biddle and Pip are falling to the deaths.
Again.
My little pony.
My little
pony.
Usurping
friends.
So, Mom, does this mean I get the throne now?
Game of Ponies.
Of course, you gotta give Zip a little bit of credit. She was able to quickly dive in there and grab it, while Pip was still holding on like a champion the whole time.
Oh yeah, then most of the upheaval strength must have been Zip then.
So I know I actually really like these expressions here.
Yeah, of course they were able to slow it, but they didn't stop it outright.
It's okay. It only broke all of his ribs.
Yeah, unfortunately, it also made it ensured that the thermos and most of the snacks got crushed up a bit.
It's
and if it wasn't for
fine.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah, it'll buff right out.
Okay.
It's just a picnic, just set up with a blanket. It's a raw dog picnic at high velocity.
Now we get the best part. Of course, Pip and Zip are exhausted. They were able to barely recover him to the point where they didn't immediately die. And yes, oh, the horror, the fear. You can actually see the sadness in Queen Haven's eyes. And the expression, going from this...
It's alright, we're fine.
They go from this to utter confusion to outright horror. Because why? Because Queen Haven was worried about the person that literally that actually hit the ground and had a bunch of stuff crushed on top of them.
That wouldn't be my reaction because I'd be in that situation.
Seriously, this whole episode is nothing but amazing expressions and moments. We even get that. The utter the utter feeling of betrayal.
Scarred.
So if we kill him, would we actually would we care if we got caught at this point? If we just take him out?
We'll have to take them both out.
So, of course, Pip completely loses it. Can't exactly blame her too much. Just like, the hell? I mean, we're actually from your loins. We actually lived with you for several years. Does that count for anything? Or are you just after a boy toy now?
And one of you is not going after Hitch.
Oh, of course, Queen Haven was just about to have words, but... And then you get the sad moments like, nah, I shouldn't have been here. I should have walked out. It's Mayor's Day. I mean, I was the idiot that actually wanted to celebrate with my special mayor. I mean, that was dumb.
And get in the way of your traditions.
Yeah, apparently I'm the fool. But you know what? I have a good time. We can meet up later. We can talk later. Whatever. Of course, give me a few days. I'm pretty sure I broke something, and these swellings are gonna take forever to go away. Yeah.
And if I don't talk to you in a few days, just assume the internal bleeding got to me.
Yeah. And of course, and you get the wonderful little guilt tripping going on, just like, you two live in another city, miles away. I want some companionship, and you get all pissy because I want them to spend time with us, the same as you. Yes, that's right. The guilt trip. The guilt trip works because they give the look. So, of course, they relent. Realize, okay, maybe we just need to relax it a bit here. It's not like it's the end of the world. Go up to Alpha Battle, just like, you know what? We're wrong. We're assholes. Bigger assholes. But we can do better. And we're already here anyway. We flew you this far. You know, stay with the picnic. It's fine. Probably don't do a straight shot on, though. You kind of look like a bloated moose there. Or maybe not, you know. Maybe I'm being mean there. Who knows? People like their husky daddies, right? I'm going too far with this. And I mean, hey, the only thing that didn't really get damaged was your thermos. Apparently, you actually bought the industrial strength stuff.
They don't sell them anymore because they can't make a profit.
Exactly. So, of course, they plead with him to give him the sparkly eyes. Join us. We're cute and young. Not in that way. I mean, we're adorable, so you want to...
Okay, just keep moving.
Yes.
Let's keep moving.
Circuit, that is going too far.
I wasn't meaning it like that. That would really get it wrong. So,
adorable picnic scene, totally fine.
Adorable picnic scene with platonic caring of one another. And of course, Alpha Battle has one little trick up his sleeve. It's like, here, dip the sandwich. You will eat the sandwich. Consider this retribution for letting me fall for several feet.
He calls it donkeys.
He does call it donkeys. Of course, they finally get a chance to try it. And they eat it. And we get another great expression from the both of them.
Hey, those mushrooms kicking real fast.
Yeah.
No wonder they like this stuff. It's filled with all the drugs.
I mean, seriously, it looks like look at that. The expression's right there.
This is some good shit, Bob.
Oh wow, I can see stars. Literally.
I can feel the air.
And of course, they have a wonderful time together. And that ends the episode with the first official shipping. And boy, are the artists really eating it up. Of course, this is the stuff I can show you.
Of course.
Right.
I heard you mention you saw what I posted to you.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yes. You are searching with safe on, aren't you?
I am, absolutely, because I am not that dumb. But yes, plenty of wonderful expressions.
It's my favorite.
No, there were so many amazing things to come out of this. Seriously, the fan art alone is a beautiful thing. Let alone now there's actually an official shipped couple in the show, so people are just going to eat it. Oh god. Okay, this was unintentional, but I do like it.
Oh yeah. Stay away. This is our mom.
Nah, I am quite serious though. I could actually go through this, and there's so much amazing fan art here, and people are really eating up the shipping couple. So, yeah. So I like this episode. It was fun. It's got that whole little awkward thing when you know, you got a new person that comes in, and it may not be a family member, maybe like a good acquaintance or something else. But you know, it's
the shortened version of the episode on common ground.
Yeah, but yeah, there's always going to be like little growing pains with people trying to get to understand things together, things like that. But you know, it's just, you know, you get that, you get the awkwardness. The episode was really a part of it, though. I feel kind of bad for Alpha Bill because, oh my god, he gets completely put through the ringer on this.
Well, don't feel too bad for him because he gets you know what afterwards.
Yeah, he gets to laugh in the air with Princess Haven.
If you mean air by mattress, then yes.
Anyway, we also got to give credit to the wonderful voice actor for Alpha Biddle, the great Andrew Jackson.
Sorry, I'm scrolling through the tag on Derpy and pics and gifs.
Okay, pick some gifts.
That one popped up and was like, what?
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
What exactly is he singing? Do I need to go back and listen?
I don't know.
Oh.
Why is that comparison being made?
Oh, wait. Was it something having to do with how the guard sang, or what, I guess how he was drawn?
It's got to be with what he was singing during the whole.
Well, no, at the way he's singing, his mouth is doing that in the screen caps.
Yes.
Seriously though, so much shipping fan art.
And amazing enough, I'll say under the tag Alpha Haven, relatively safe.
For the most part.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I'm looking at the first page of 50 results, and there's only like 2 on here. I'd say you can't show.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Which is surprising, but and again, they're not the main characters, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly I love this. I just love how crazy they were getting with the expressions, with everything going on. The moral was good. It was a pretty good one too, because it's just one of those that it's always going to be a commonplace thing, you know, getting the new person in on the group that shakes things up pretty badly. Hopefully it's not actually that's probably so old school that the reference probably wouldn't even make sense now that I think about it.
No, just say it anyways. Some of us might get it.
As long as they're not the Yoko of the group.
Oh. Oh, god damn, Circuit.
I told you, it's an old reference, but it's also it's kind of missed. Anyway. Oh wait, did I just see that right? Hold on.
Yeah, Yoko. Oh no.
No, not that. That is fun. Oh, I did not notice that. Okay, really quick. This seems kind of weird, but I'm actually kind of excited for this kind of animation to be shown, even in a 5-minute short. Get the little parallax scrolling thing going on there. Anybody else seeing that?
That is good.
I actually love that. They could have cheaped out on that so easily, and they didn't. They actually put in effort. They actually put in it's a little bit of effort, but it's still effort.
I like that. I like that. Layer.
Yeah, that's amazing. I like that. I like that they actually put in the effort. It's just the little efforts that I absolutely appreciate. Now, with this, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap up our discussion with the episode and finally catching up. Your thoughts on the Mayor Family, Mayor Problems episode? While you look at the slightly disgruntled faces of 2 sisters.
I enjoyed the hell out of this episode.
With you there. Anybody else have any additionals or add-ons for this?
It has various facial expressions. The comedy was good. Mm-hmm. And Apple Bill was actually a pretty good guy about all this. He understood that he was imposing a bit when the girls raised their concerns to their mothers. They finally realized, and then they realized after their mother gave them a heartfelt talk that they were in the wrong as well. So, and everyone came together and made her day special.
Now here's a question: can anybody point to when these 2 were probably starting to get together?
Me.
I was gonna.
What about that triathlon?
They both showed up.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the
festival,
triathlon.
Didn't they?
Yeah, I think the triathlon might have been when they started to get together there.
Or, well, we never saw them. We did see them together when they confronted Sunny, so they might have been getting to talking.
Well, that was kind of the movie, and that was more of a weird, kind of the crazy situation thing. So I don't think that was quite the case there. No,
Are you talking to someone else in chat, Circuit?
No, you. Yeah,
no,
they confronted.
They got to talking in the marathon day.
Oh no! I was talking about the movie. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about when they confronted Sunny in the movie.
No, not Sunny in the movie. In the another tell your.
Oh yeah.
Maritime Bay Day.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the Olympics thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the first time we actually saw them together, at least in a way that may.
Was that around episode 18 or was that episode 20?
I'm not sure, but it was definitely the earlier ones. Anyway, anybody else want to add on to the episode here, or should we go ahead and wrap up discussion? All right, I'd say that's a good time to wrap up discussion. And
all I know is that I know what I need to do for the third rewatch through things. It's focusing on those guards.
Those guards have got to be a key to something. I think we may have discovered the next greatest background characters if we really put our minds into it. Now, here's the unfortunate thing. I see that is about 9 o'clock for me. That means that our show ends in less than 30 minutes. There is no time to do a draw pile. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to forego our pile. We're going to have to say sorry to our pony army. Well, maybe not next week per se. Maybe we can actually do something later this week if I end up actually getting free time. But if that ends up being the case, we will try to make early announcements so anybody who just wants to get on stream and do a draw pile together for giggles without having to worry about show times or anything like that. Essentially, we'll see what we can do. I do apologize that unfortunately plans went awry, but that's also what happens with the show. We have so much fun talking about everything. We don't have enough time to talk about everything. Where was I? Right.
Basically,
we were having too much fun talking about everything.
Well, then I was also trying to get the these images saved for the Tell Your Tale captionings. So we're going to go ahead and move on to our video segment because it is already way over bloated. More bloated than Alpha Biddle's front shot. Sorry, I just can't. He's a round boy. He's a big round boy, and I'm sure some people love a big round boy. And that's all I'm going to say about that. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts. People like a big round boy. But he's a big round boy.
Some folks want an absolute unit.
They do.
And to those people, I recommend the Fairbanks Moors H66. No, I screwed up the number. Damn it.
Alright, sorry, just checking this video real fast before we go ahead and put it on here. So, we're going to go ahead and go into our video segment. So we can finally have a chance to video segment this. Hooray, good times for all, right?
On that note, I actually need to go to bed.
Aww.
Have a good...
Alrighty.
Wait.
Sorry I was late.
Coldust, wait.
Have a good... No, wait, what?
Wait, there's one thing. You have to give us your shout out.
Okay. Shouts out to Amtrak, because trains are fun to ride on. Also shouts out to Circuit for doing something crazy with the pre-show. I saw the thumbnail in my YouTube recommended and like, oh my, some craziness went down.
Also, Circuit's really fun to ride on.
Out of context, that makes me sound horrible.
Have you not seen his thing?
No.
It's
His
so
screen for when you're not here.
Yep.
It's so versatile. Everyone wants a ride.
Oh, you're talking about the anti-pre-show.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I made that just for you. Well, because of you.
Thank you. I'm so glad that I have some indirect involvement. Hooray! Pre-show will happen next week, hopefully. Sorry about that. I had a train trip, which was fun. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be an affront to your before show next week.
I look forward affrontively to that.
Hella. Have a good... Bye.
Alright, Coldust. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on our video segment with Here's to You, the Source Filmmaker PMV. Apparently they recommend having subtitles on, so make sure you do that before we while we get started here in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, they have one Zalgo text there.
Wow, that was interesting.
That new world is yours to live in. Not as a snake, but as a man.
Am I getting Metal Gear vibes out of this?
If this is 5, well, either 4 or 5. I didn't play either of those.
I think 4.
Nicola, but immigrants wrongly executed. But their deaths served as a message to others.
Is this supposed to be poignant?
You too believe your sacrifice will change the world.
Zero and I, liquid and solidus. We fought to free ourselves from nations and systems.
Don't worry, I checked it. There's no copyright hits on this.
The only liberty we found was on the inside. Trapped.
Oh, wait a minute. I think this is like based off of Metal Gear Luna, a series of some sort.
I've been given freedom.
Let me look into this here.
Freedom to be.
Yeah, I'm
It
looking.
is Metal Gear. Do you expect to know which one it is?
You mustn't allow yourself to be changed.
Just so many
to be ruled by your
characters.
genes. Humans can choose.
Oh my god, I love this
how they
image.
want to live.
Metal
It
Gear!
means that you choose life and then live.
Okay, here's an image I just randomly ran across. Let's go.
It's just a box.
Oh, that's a clause. Oh, they did go through all of them. They did the impossible.
Okay, this might all
Yeah, I see the
could be-
copyright from here.
No.
Wait, what? What about copyright? Toa? Toa!
I can see. What?
What was you saying?
I said, oh, I can see the copyright from here.
It's not. It literally is not. I literally loaded it up just before playing it to make sure. Jeez. Though I don't
Also-
blame you.
Okay. So I think this version is from the credits for 4.
Oh.
Apparently, the original version, you can find a cassette tape for it in 5.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Ground Zeroes, specifically, actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. But I feel like this is like tied to something.
You think there's a fan
Maybe it's just
fiction?
maybe the fan fiction, or maybe it's just the animation series. Oh, there's a lot of animations in regards to like Metal Gear Luna on this guy's channel.
There could be a fan fiction story that it's all connected to.
Yeah.
If it is, they're not referencing it in any of the videos, so I'm wondering if it's just like little tidbits.
Why is this called Misclick?
I'll just
You
take a
will
look.
fear toilets.
The fear of every metal.
Oh.
No.
Rads. Is that a healing gun or a killing gun?
That's the injection for...
Probably a little bit of both.
It's ran away.
Alright. You know, I'm curious. If there is such a thing, I know where I can find this.
Jesus. My Little Pony. A new generation.
Racism is bad. Make some goddamn friends.
Oh, I love this.
Mark, Chapter 1.
Yeah.
Use your eyes.
Make your mark, Chapter 2. Izzy does it.
Capitalism destroys creativity.
I know what they're
Changing is
doing.
bad, you freaking
Yep.
boomer. Wait, what the fuck? Is that Twilight Sparkle?
Princess.
Siblings may grow apart when they get older, but you can still be friends.
Ali Khan.
Fame is fickle. Social media is bullshit.
The cutie mark
That's the truth.
Every pony has problems.
The traditional unicorn sleepover.
Lock up your valuables when you have strangers over.
Who've done it?
Planting evidence is a Class A felony.
Have you seen this dragon?
Keep track of how many rooms you have in your damn house.
Winter Wish Day.
Buy our Christmas toys!
I love it. I love it.
Buy our toys.
Buy our
We get-
Christmas toys.
And obviously, you'd have to do a completely separate series for the
What?
bit for Tell Your Tale.
Oh,
but-
that is
Yeah.
very interesting.
Wait, is that
Continue.
the Minecraft bat sound?
Yes, that was.
And then a mow.
By the way, just a fun little thing here. Apparently, they actually, Equestrian Daily apparently celebrated 1 year of Open
Aloha,
Pony.
Pony. My name is
So I got a
Blossom
lot of
Bolt,
pictures and stuff going
welcome
on.
to Hawaii. Hope your trip from San Diego was a smooth cruise. Please take this orchid lei as it brings you happiness and paradise. Mahalo!
Project Paradise. Okay.
For a moment, I kind of forgot we were watching a pony video. When they said, "Hey, why?" I wanted to strangle someone.
Alright, of course, villain
That
walk
is some
meme.
funny stuff.
We got the silly walking meme going on here.
Where's Silver Quill?
Cash, moolah, simoleons, dough, scratch, cheddar,
Oh, what is a bit?
stacks, bank, coin.
This is a bit.
Money makes the world go round, you see, and Equestria is no different. Society is built upon the exchange of goods and services, occupations
This
and
is an analysis
functionality.
of money.
Even in an idealized
what is a
equine
bit?
world,
Essentially,
there's a
what is a
measurement
bit?
of value, stored in a commodity.
And I
for
can't
easy
find even a
transference and
fan fiction about Metal Gear Luna,
This is known as
so
a currency.
I'm curious
The chosen
now.
currency for the pastel-colored horses.
I mean, there's
is
plenty of
bits.
Metal Gear and Pony
Therein
crossovers,
lies
but not
yet
Metal Gear
another
Luna
poignant
itself.
question for the ages, one that we here at Blue Horse Industries shall attempt to answer. I did not make this, by the way. This is real. Apparently, it's a granite manufacturing company. I thought it was hilarious and wanted to share. And that question is, let's break out all reliable. You know how this old song and dance goes. My homeboy Webster defines a bit as the biting or cutting edge or part of a tool. Nope. The part of a key that enters the lock and acts as the bolt and tumblers. Nuh-uh. Something that curbs or restrains. No.
I don't know, I could kind of question that a
Usually
little bit.
steel part of a bridle inserted in the mouth of a horse. Holy jabroni and matrimony, I just discovered there's a page 2. A bit can be defined as a coin of a specified denomination. Well, thank you, Merriam-Webster, for that piece of information. We have since learned 2 distinct facts. 1, a
Okay,
bit
this
is a
this
coin.
person actually has a lot of
We
fun
already
with
knew.
this. I like this.
And 2, all ponies are canonically British.
Oh.
Equestria's form of a
Canada was ruled
That's all
by
well
the
and
British.
good, but we have no basis as to the value of a bit. The definition clearly states there is a specified denomination, yet we do not know what that denomination is. So let's see if we can find out. Now, I'm no economist. I mean, yeah, that's true. I'm not. Oh, right, the question. Here's what we do know. Twilight pays 28 bits in late fees for an overdue library book. 1 bit is the price for 1 bushel of asparagus. 2 bits is slightly too much for a tomato, but 12 bits is outrageous for a cherry. 4 silver bits is the price for a balloon ride, and it's the only time silver bits appear in the show. Griffins use bits in Griffinstone, so it seems as though the bit is a unified currency, even in other nations outside Equestria, similar to how the euro functions for Europe. With these equations in mind, if we do the math here, with the currency exchange rate back to when all these samples were taken, factoring in the price of inflation and the 2020 global recession, we come to find the value of a bit is predicted to be the value of a Bitcoin, in that no one has any fucking idea.
What the hell is even that?
Not only does no one have any idea, no one can have any idea. By all accounts, the equestrian economy should have collapsed 5 seasons ago, because the wrench in the system that brings the entire Dow horse and Nasdaq crumbling to the ground is this little gremlin right here. You heard me right. Spike the Dragon broke the value of the bit. You see, bits are not the only accepted currency in Equestria. Vendors and business owners accept crystals as payment, which completely demolishes the value of a monetary system because dragons eat crystals. Not only am I not an economist, I'm also not a lawyer. Now, according to the US Code, it is a crime to alter, deface, mutilate, impair, diminish, falsify, scale, or lighten coins or currency. Basically anything to affect the scarcity of the commodity. Well, I assert that eating the shit may qualify as that. Through the transitive property, if bits are accepted as currency and crystals are also accepted as currency, dragons eating crystals is the equivalent of digesting the cornerstone of the goddamn economy. Don't worry, supply decreasing isn't even that big of a problem because crystals can be found in the ground. Remember this horse? She has a spell that can find crystals in the ground. She was nearly trafficked by canine spelunkers because she is a money magnet. That's right, Fashion Horse is also queen of inflation. Do not take that out of context. The value of the bit plummets the more that she puts these gems into circulation. But I can hear what you're saying. Blue Horse, how is that any different than panning for gold? Because horse magic, that's why. But you know what? That actually pales in comparison to the next financially apocalyptic event that occurred right at the end of Season 4. Ponyville grew a castle of crystals. That's right, you know the metaphor about building a house made of stacks and stacks of cash?
They're the same picture.
This thing is quite literally made of money, and Flamethrower here tries to eat it. But you know what could possibly be worse than a castle made of the equivalent of bits?
Oh.
How about an entire province? The Crystal Empire is King Midas's wet dream. The ground, the infrastructure, the flora, the fauna, the citizens of this principality are living, breathing piles of legal tender. Let's set the record straight here. Sombra was not only a tyrannical monster, he was also the 0.01%. Dude wanted to hoard the wealth of nations, countries, continents even, because it's not just a weird crystal fetish that he has. He's dreaming night and day about money. Filthy rich, step your motherfucking game up. You ain't got nothing on the king here. So in a nutshell, we have an internationally accepted currency widely interchangeable with a commodity that is a food staple for one nation that has no known total value in circulation because it can spawn out of the ground seemingly at random that also acts as the building blocks for all living and non-living matter of a sovereign empire. Celestia or Twilight or whoever is running Equestria at this point, you need to get a handle on this pending financial crisis. It's a ticking time bomb, and it won't be long until this thing hits. And it won't be a recession, it's gonna be a straight up retreat. I'm talking about surrender, white flags, market implosions, and finally, guillotines.
Holy fucking shit.
Fiscal Armageddon is knocking at your door, horses, so you better do something fast. In conclusion, what is a bit? Is a goddamn clusterfuck.
And now, if Rainbow Dash Rudder of the Princess.
Introducing our newest princess.
Your favorite hero, Rainbow Dash! Equestria will now be 120% cooler with your Princess of Awesome! We'll have even more awesome Wonderbolt Airshow spectaculars! Have a daring do official declared holiday? Oh, and a triple rainbow!
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy there, Princess. There are some important duties and details to go over before your reign of awesome.
There are?
Just go with it.
Oh, okay, I guess. But as soon as they're done, this will be the start of the best era ever!
With all your bank accounts being emptied.
What's all this for?
This is a detailed summary of your duties and expectations as a princess. Well, at least until Tuesday. Our magic printer ran out of ink.
What? I have to do all of this before I can do what I really want?
No pony said this would be easy.
But... what about you two? Where are your lists?
Raising the sun is so difficult, Rainbow Dash. I mean, it's a giant bubbling ball of hot gas.
Just like your acting skills.
And Luna! She has to raise the moon all by herself. I almost went completely mad when I had to do it. It's massive! Trillions of pounds in weight.
We made a fat joke last time. This is just unnecessary.
Oh! So that's why you're both kinda useless. You're too exhausted all the time to save ponies from their impending doom!
You know what? They
gotcha.
can't complain. They set themselves up for it.
Yeah.
We need some pony
No, Celestia
awesome
didn't.
enough to save the day, and who better than a princess? With your friend's help, of course. Now, run along. You have many, many things to check off that list before Luna raises the moon tonight.
So, you're trying to keep her so busy that she can't possibly f it up?
No need to congratulate me on the idea. It's foolproof.
Celestia,
Did it
she'll
ever
just
occur to you that your
recruit
prized
someone else to
pupil,
do it.
Twilight Sparkle, might make a more fitting princess? Especially when lists are involved?
Twilight? That anxiety-riddled mess? Did you even see Lesson 0? And you want that in charge? No, no, no. She's what we call a last resort. What the hell?
Where are we? I figured it out. There's no possible way that I can complete Celestia's princess list by myself. And it's not like regular ponies can do princessy things. So, obviously, the only answer to this is that we need more princesses.
Oh,
Hang on,
no.
Rainbow Dash. What are you talking about?
And where exactly do you plan on finding these other princesses?
Congratulations, Rarity! You're the princess of fancy shit! Are these real?
You can just do that.
Celestia did say that my friends could help. Now hold still! Ooh, it tingles!
1 week later.
This princess thing? Easy. I could do this in my sleep.
We have a serious problem, Rainbow Dash.
What? What's wrong?
This is what is wrong. You have me running around Equestria doing ribbon cuttings and restaurant tastings, gala planning, and any other formal invited event.
But you like that fancy shit!
Not at the expense of my fashion! I've been so busy that I completely forgot about the fashion showcase of the year. I tried to piece together a collection the night before, but the newspapers are ripping me to shreds for its lack of inspiration or talent befitting a princess.
I'm ruined! I can fix it! We'll just make some fashion holiday next week and you can...
Rainbow Dash, we have a little problem.
You two?
Well, I know you made me the Princess of Animal Problems, and the animals of the Everfree Forest were scaring ponies, so I tried to make them see eye to eye by giving them the ability to talk and...
Get to the point!
Well, angels sort of rally the animals, and it's not Ponyville anymore. It's Animalville.
Welcome your new mayor.
I am your god now.
What in the...
Applejack?
We, got a bit of a problem here, but I've got you covered.
no! You didn't say nothing!
What the hell? I told you to save a dying orchard in Appaloosa!
You didn't specify how!
Apparently with Zom trees.
Mod?
We have a problem.
Ah! What now? Where's Pinky?
She was going to judge the big dessert competition like you asked. But when she saw all the sweets she'd get to try, she got so excited she accidentally blasted herself to the moon. Which is a rock.
Rainbow Dash, I have a problem. Fine! I'll make every pony into a princess, and then it's every pony's problem!
No one's...
All I was gonna say is I broke my last quill organizing our schedules.
Welcome to the apocalypse.
No, everyone has powers. No one's special.
Yeah! It doesn't taste like cheese at all!
Stupid ponies can handle being alicorns. Just want a goddamn break. Now I have to choose that spaz.
Ah, so you were lied to too? I mean, banishment was bad, but finding out it wasn't cheese was worse.
That's what I'm saying!
And there you go. All main 6 as different princesses, except for Twilight because you already know the result of that.
And it actually worked.
And now, Trypophobia, Pinkamena. Have fun with this one.
Also, I have to say, Fall Out Boy's new album From the Other Side of the Apocalypse would work in that show. Damn!
And now Rainbow Factory Chapter 1 preview.
Oh, we actually are doing this! We're fucking doing this!
What's with this backroom shit?
You know what? It still fits!
I don't understand. I don't know who those two hooded men are. You don't know what you're doing.
They probably want to make it more dramatic than it really is.
Oh, the Rainbow Factory was always dramatic.
I'm telling you, Aurora. I figure something is wrong.
Fun.
And now to wrap this all up, a dance cover of Unleash the Magic.
You know what? I applaud whoever still does this.
One or maybe two, but the good ones disappear before I blink. Now I
Is it professional troop or something?
It looks that way, yeah.
It's hard to have a brain as large as
Let's see if I can get some more details here.
Channel is Yalisa 2, choreography.
What will happen if we have the losing score?
Huh. Apparently, it was suggested by My Little Pony Tell Your Tale, a home to share a full episode.
Ooh. Let's see. Oh wow, they do a lot of different videos here. A lot of pony videos, really. But yeah, cosplay, pass the brush. I'm on a yacht. They have the dance cover. I'm on a yacht. Let's see, dance cover under your spell. Awesome as I want to be. A lot of Equestria girls in here.
Okay, yeah, I guess
it's an easy thing to cover.
Huh. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's a cosplayers channel that they do some, dance.
Yeah.
Stuff too, cause.
And it looks like it's like.
I feel like I've seen the one with the blue wig before.
Well, you might have. It's definitely not the first time I've seen their videos, that's for sure. Let's see.
Yeah, I do find it interesting that majority of stuff is, majority of stuff is pony.
Yeah.
On the channel, but
I did give
let's
them.
see.
Oh yeah, they did the cafeteria dance song, and apparently they actually styled off of the Kotobukiya doll figures.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see. They also did a. Apparently, they did a dance video based off the third ending of the current Boruto series.
Oh.
Let's see. They were in a cosplay contest for Moana. They have a League of Legends video. And then, wait, New Genesis?
Heard of Uta somewhere, but I don't know where.
Oh, I was completely amazed by One Piece Red, amazing songs. Okay, so it's one. So it should be a One Piece video. Okay.
Let's see.
Unleash the magic, unleash the magic. We're not friends hereafter.
Wow, that got muted out of nowhere.
Our only interest in this business is being cancer lost high school.
Seriously though, I did like that. That was amazing talent.
Yeah.
Wait,
Good
why was Tool's Lateralus album suggested to me at the end of that? What?
That
was not you.
No, because all the other three were like pony videos. What the fuck?
Well, I'm not getting any suggestions, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap it all up here. We got through a good chunk of videos, luckily, but oh man, we didn't get to the one I've been excited to do. But
well, we can make that our final video for the night.
We can't. It's a 13-minute long smorgasbord.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so.
You're still streaming to the Discord.
Cool. No worries, I'll get that in a moment. Thanks for the heads up, though. Luckily, I got the bandwidth to make it massive. Where was I? Right, wrapping it all up here. There's our closeout song. We had our fun. We didn't get to have fun with everything we wanted to do, but we finally caught up on Tell Your Tale. I didn't think that was going to happen, but we did it. Which also means that we're finally going to have a little more free time for things in between Tell Your Tale episodes. Does that mean anything? Probably not. Did I just see a lightning flash on the corner of my eye? I'm going to pretend I didn't. We're going to go ahead and wrap it all up here.
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening him.
No, it's frightening my kitty. How you doing there, Glitch? He's still under my desk. Anyway,
Glitchy.
Let's get our shout-outs in, starting off with Crazy Matt Captain.
Fires, explosions, and fossil events, and jerky yellowy run, and I don't know what we're going to be doing on Wednesday. We haven't posted plans yet, but we'll be doing something.
Alright, then off to DM21.
Have a great week, stay healthy, and get some sleep.
Alright, then Textalion.
Try to stay cool with it ever warming.
Alright, then Toakoi.
Thank you to CMC and Commander for being our chat moderators. Thank you to our YouTube people, our Twitch chat, and our IRC chatters. And we'll see you all next time.
Then on to Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm going to bed.
Alright, and to all of you, I'd like to thank you all for joining us for another episode of The Brony Show. Please be sure to keep an eye out on our Discord for random streams, which hopefully, once I finally get last thing settled, we'll have more streams going on in general. But other than that, also I would definitely keep an eye out because we'll probably do a random stream in regards to the Drawpile that we were hoping to do. Because that pony army's got to come from somewhere. But a reminder to keep an eye on Reminder to keep an eye out on Wednesday for Winchester and his Wednesday crew doing Wednesday Winchester shenanigans. Sunday Circuits Gaming Room, where we are going to be playing something. Is it Monster Hunter Rise, or are we going to move on to another game for a little while we grind up the Rise? We'll have to wait. You'll have to tune in and see, or wait for the announcement at least. But along with that, be sure to tune in an hour early for the pre-show with Coldust and Friends, which includes us apparently. But it's a pre-show, which is always a good time and a great way to warm up before the main show. And also, if you're watching us live, we have the After Party, a YouTube video spectacular where we just watch random stuff and just relax after a good old podcasting episode, which is always a fun time. Now that, let's go ahead and get a shout out to our IRC chatters. Thank you so much to Kale Sakai, Clyde the Conquest, Cool Dude, Fantastic Fred, Relay Surf, Sonic Piper 21, Tech Man, Tech Stallion, The Second, Megally Creepy, and yay, Archivers. And also a big shout out to Judd, and also Just My Mage on our YouTube chats. In fact, let's shout out everybody. I do want to thank everybody out there, whether you're watching us on YouTube when we get our episodes up, or you're watching us live on YouTube or Twitch. However you catch the Brony Show, however you enjoy our content and our shenanigans, thank you so much for your enjoyment over this long time. I really have been having a lot of fun with this. I do want to continue doing the show, and I want to add more to it. So I'm hoping that once things settled out, I can make more for the show for you guys to enjoy. But for the time being, for the night, it's time to wrap things up. And what better way to wrap it all up than with a little bit of a rap from Next Gen and the Mill of Lessons Learned. At least I think this is a wrap. Yeah, I'm sure it's a wrap. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. And I hope you all have a great night. And we'll see you on...
Yo, Web TV Raps!
And we'll see you on the after party if you're watching live. Otherwise, good night.
My journey's myself, and the ones my friends were with. Wonderfully in culture to now with the verse I give. A parting gift, finale to my woes and troubles. I brought peace to myself and left my foes in rubble. Tried to make amends with those that I chose to rumble. And in the end, all good things are known to crumble. I live strong, let the cutie mat guide me. Made lifelong homies that'll stick beside me. Hoof in hoof with these ponies, man, it's lively. I don't mean to humble brag, but I stay thriving. What timing as it's called. Did myself good, don't gotta convince y'all. Spike, no need to take a letter at all. I'll let my actions speak for me to do better as the days go on.
We shine so bright together. Together, counting seconds, counting hours. How am I gonna last forever? Along with the princess, ruler of Equestria, Princess Swellens, buckle surpassing even Celestia. Looking back on all her hard works and accomplishments, I leave my teacher staring, jaw dropping in astonishment. Now I'm living in the palace in the heart of Canterlot, reminded all the lessons that my mentor so gracefully taught me. Celebrating all of what we've done, seeing glass on the walls, in which I marvel at each night I roam these abandoned halls. Started out small, it's rather interesting how we made our world of peace. Somehow it turned into a masterpiece. Last 10 years, so much I've learned to feel my expertise. I'm humbled to stand among great ponies such as these. Though my heart feels heavier than iodine, tried to find a way to exist, to just be kind and find divine. Still shine, intertwined, and at the end of the day, faith in the magic of friendship will never ever fade away. We shine so bright together. Together, counting seconds, counting hours. How am I gonna last forever?
I suddenly want to make a rap album. We'll call it Unicorn Circuit. Anyway, we'll see you in the after party here in just a moment on the Von stream. Don't go away. Or actually go away to go there. But then don't go away when you get over there. And have a good night, everybody. If you're not there. But I hope you are.